What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another film review of the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium. Tough one, defensive battle here, 14-7. Ups and downs, potential, all sorts of things went on in this game, but it ended with a loss for our beloved Commanders. Let me check out the thing. Can I manage the stream? Yay, I can today. Boom. We'll get the... What up, Jan? How you doing? We'll get the chat out here. We're just going to go through and we're going to watch some football. All right? Watch some football. Wouldn't miss this for the world, Tim. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and start a poll before we actually get started here. Who do you blame? Who do you blame? Ron Rivera, EB, OL, or Hal? Who is it that you blame? All right? I'm just going to put Ron. We don't need to put full names. We know who Ron is. We know. All right. Who are you putting blame on? All right. I know where I'm putting my blame on, but we haven't watched the film yet. So we're going to find out what's really going on throughout in this entire game. That's the plan. We're going to actually break it down and see how bad things actually were. Like, was the play calling that bad? Like, was there nobody open? Was Sam just missing things? Was there not enough time to get to these options? What was really going on, especially offensively? Defensively, I don't think we sent a single blitz in the first half or something crazy like that. It's insane. I was looking forward to this, though. I think Josh Allen put it perfectly. Oh, you mean John Allen? Yeah, John Allen, yeah. he had some harsh words, didn't he? Didn't he, Marcella? Trust me, I've said Josh Allen probably 1,000 times, too. It happens. But yeah, Jonathan Allen definitely put his thoughts well known out there. All right, here we go. What up, Jordan? How you doing? All right, here we go. So they're going in motion right away. Tyrod Taylor under center. Blow it up. Beautifully done. Jonathan Allen finding his way into the backfield immediately. He doesn't make the tackle because Saquon Barkley's a shifty son of a gun, but Montez Sweat also wins his rep and gets there. Slips through. What a move on the left guard. Number 67 isn't... Whoa. But nice shifty move there. Good night. If Montez Sweat wasn't there to clean it up. Saquon Barkley, he's one of the best to do it in the league for a reason. I blame EB, the line, Ron equally, and Hal is a distance fourth. Fair enough, Jan. Fair enough. From an outsider's perspective, I can hear you. All right, here we go. In the shotgun. See, we only rushed 4 all game long. We did throw a stunt in there. That's good to see. But they picked it up very nicely. Look at all the time he has. And he's able to step up. I mean, we stopped rushing. Why is Jack Del Rio, coaching this? Why are we, pitter-pattering here? Keep going. Push the pocket. Make Tyrod do something. But instead, we're just letting him sit forever. And luckily, he still has to throw it away because it's good coverage on the back end. Doesn't look like there's anybody really open. So it looks like we have cover 2 here. Yep, just a straight-up cover 2. No Tampa 2 linebacker. But Cody Barton seems to do a good job dropping back into his zone. This right here may have been open early enough if he could fit it in there early, but he has to just get rid of it. So, not bad, not bad. Is going to be all Eagles fans, unfortunately? Yeah, it's probably going to be that. Probably. All right, so incomplete. Look at it from this end here. He just stops. What are you doing? Keep going. Push the pocket. Jay Allen is doing it. Or sorry, Montez Sweat, rather. Sweat was the one pushing. All right, so we're going to empty backfield on 3rd down here. Again, only a 4-man rush. I hate only rushing 4 on a nice play, though. Quan Martin making a play. Take a look at the back end. Anybody open? Oh. Oh. Oh, thank goodness we did get a little bit of pressure with 4, because that's wide open in the middle of the field. Is that the classic cover 4? Are the corners dropping back into the cover 4? Yeah, it looks like I can't tell, actually. I think it is cover 4, because they're so far back. They're not close enough to be a cover 2 look. And you don't have the linebacker dropping back at all. Like, if it was a true cover 2, you'd probably have the linebacker, even if it wasn't a Tampa 2, he'd be dropping back a little bit farther because you want to cover the middle of this field. So yeah, this was open, and the other side was open too. This dig route here, I mean, we just give up. This is why I hate cover 4. It wasn't that open, actually. Good, because he was standing in his zone proper, but this is just wide open in the middle of the field, just wide open. And that would have been a first down if he was able to see it. But Quan Martin making a nice play there. Love to see it. What up, Daniel? All right. Double team there from Chase, and he still nearly gets there. A little hold, but no call. It's all right. You're not going to get all... They hold every play, right? Offensive linemen hold every single play. You can call it every time. All right, here comes the punt. Jamison Crowder back to return. And I think Pringle. I don't hate that. The double return look. What a freaking tackle there. That was a hard-hitting tackle, wasn't it? He just goes straight backwards. That's technique. Gotta respect it. All right, here we go. We're going right into the shotgun. I actually called this before the play even ran. We knew it was going to be a run up the middle. That's just what he does. Every first down to start the game is a shotgun run right up the middle. Not a very strong run there by Brian Robinson. See, did he have anything better? So we got a double team. Just run it one time through regular speed here. Yeah, maybe you could have bounced it out, but there really wasn't that much there. Wiley got beat pretty bad if you see it. Wiley's just in the hole. Like, go attack, dude. Go attack. Like, why you're tiptoeing around? Like, if you don't have a guy there to block, get up there and block that linebacker and push him out of that hole. All right. 3 receivers to the right. After a gain of only 1 yard, they send the blitz. And I mean, look how quick Nick Gates just gets destroyed here. Like, the ball has got to be out so fast. Basically right here. I guess he could get it out there right now if he wanted it. Yeah, this is open. He's waiting for this to come up. Yeah, he's even thinking about going to Bates right now. And he was actually thinking about going to Bates on the crosser. And he's just getting destroyed right off rip. The only easy teams left on the schedule, Giants, Jets, Patriots. Yeah, and if you consider the Jets easy, that defense is super strong still. I mean, the Jets just beat the Eagles. I mean, it's just so bad. It's just so bad. I don't know what he was expecting here. And it's a hold. I mean, it could just even be straight up called a hold also. So you give up a sack and you're holding. All right, now we're 3rd and forever. You'd like to see a screen pass here. And false start. Thanks, Leno. Thanks, Leno. I thought I saw it, and then I was like, hey, did they actually call that or not? Drops back. This is actually decent. Nope. Could have even been called a holding here. But he gets rid of it underneath. It's incomplete. Or not incomplete. It's not a first down. That's what I meant to say. This is the first offensive drive. We already saw the first defensive drive. It was a quick 3 and out. Not a terrible look there from the offensive line, but unfortunately, we get a decent look on the offensive line when it's 3rd and 22 at that point, after the penalty and a sack already, and only a 1-yard run on first. And then we nearly get the ball. Ugh. Nearly could get our hand on it, but nope. Wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. All right. 2 receivers to each side here. Soft coverage. St. Juice. How far off was he? Yeah, that's just classic Del Rio. And what kind of defense is it? It's man-to-man defense, too. Man-to-man, but you're giving up that much cushion. Awesome. Are you sending a blitz, too? Yeah, you're sending a blitz, and you're giving that much cushion. There's no way that could be... Like, you've got a blitzer coming off the edge. Like, is that really the best of techniques? When you're sending a blitz, you want to give 8-9 yards so he can get it out quick and easy? So the blitz, we did send a blitz there, but we don't even give it a chance because we're playing so far off. Oh, now we're going press coverage here. Did we send another blitz? No, he backs off. Handoff up the middle. Dancing around. He's only going to get a couple on that. Good defense. Jamin Davis getting in there. Ridgeway making his presence heard here. Felt. Oh, nice play by Duran. Yeah, Duran slows down this block that helps a lot. And then Ridgeway comes over and wins his rep too. So Duran Payne causing some havoc there. Tyrod Taylor. So now it's 3rd down again. So we're sending another blitz. He actually fakes it. Mayo does. And caught. Does he get any hands on him at all? Nope. Just a free release. Free as free can be. I mean, if you can get a hand on him here, that'd be really nice to slow this up and kind of hurt the timing. But instead, it's just a free release and perfect throw there by Tyrod Taylor, putting it right in the breadbasket. And we sit the blitz here again, and there's no time for it to get home. I mean, he gets rid of this ball so fast. We have 1001, 1002. Yeah, I mean, basically 2 seconds, it's out and in the hands. Can't say JDR's vanilla defense. Yeah. So he had press coverage, but he didn't actually press anything. He just let him have a free release. Right into the right. Oh, here's a nice run. That looked pretty open here. Yeah, well, what do you know? We're in our backup D-line, so we have Ridgeway and Anderson. Oh, just over-pursued by Jamin Davis here, too. Looks over-pursued. Yes, Ron is to blame. Yeah, I blame Ron. I really do. For the O-line. Yeah, see, he doesn't get into his gap. It looks like his gap is right here. So he vacates, he's pulling. So he's got to get right here because he's supposed to be in between these 2 blockers. But he completely vacates it and then just leaves this hole wide open. It's really well blocked by the Giants also, but just a poor attack angle from Jamin Davis just makes it way too easy. I mean, Saquon Barkley's like flopping forward because he doesn't even expect it, I feel like, to be that open. He's, yeah, I guess I'll hit this. Cool. When is Fedarian Mathis coming back? I have no idea. Apparently he's like started his process of he needs to come back soon, or activated soon, otherwise he is like gone for the year. Really good blocking by the Giants. Nope, not play. Actually, hand off again. Oh, golly. No contain. Where's the contain? Is this on Jamin again? Like, who's supposed to contain here? Yeah, because Smith-Williams is coming in. Curl. No, Curl just gets blocked upfield. This is a really good block by the receiver. And he's in this gap. Yeah, these are in this gap. So Jamin Davis has got to contain. You got to force him back inside to all this mess. Right? Because he's cutting inside to that gap. You got right here. You got in between this. Curl has to stay on the outside, which he does. This is your gap. And look where Saquon runs right into. Right into that gap. So back-to-back poor plays there by Jamin Davis, our first-round pick. Great. Thank you, Martin Mayhew. Handoff up the middle. This one's going right up the middle. Excuse me. So we have David Mayo in the game. So Cody Barton's already hurt at this point. So David Mayo's the backup for some reason of all people. Oh, I think he actually got hurt on the last play, didn't he? Cody Barton did. Oh, it's so close. Really good run here. He just hit that hole so hard. Deron Payne beats his man inside, but he just couldn't reach to him. Really good double team block on Jonathan Allen here. Really good double team block. Jonathan Allen did not handle that double team well. He really got pushed. Like, how many yards did he get moved? And that makes it so Deron Payne couldn't even get there. So we're starting right about a little over a yard away from the hash mark. And he ends up dang near to the other. Like, his right foot's a yard away from the other hash mark. And that creates that gap. So really, Jonathan Allen just not holding up enough on the double team. That's a really, really good double team block by the Giants there. Handoff up the middle. Burita trying to get to the first down marker. Because I think they're just short here. Allen not double teamed this time. He seemed to do a lot better job on this one. He attacked hard. He was pissed. He's ticked that he just got beat on that double team bad. And now Deron Payne's getting beat on the double team, like getting pushed back a little bit, losing some yards. But Jamin Davis and Jonathan Allen this time holding their ground pretty good, not allowing any running lanes, and eats it up. But that may have been enough for the first down. Nope, it's not a first down. You can see the marker right there. So it's still a yard to go. Puts a man in motion. Takes a snap, and he's just going to go for the end zone. Oh, nearly caught. Nearly caught. But yeah, we just go with another four-man rush, and it actually almost got there. Tyrod Taylor doing a great job of just sending that thing. And this is what experience will give you, right? You see one-on-one coverage. You got your young buck out there. We're just going to throw it. We're just going to throw it. And that is something that Sam Howell needs to develop, needs to learn, that, hey, one-on-one coverage, especially if it's Terry McLaurin out there, and you're getting pressured, just throw it out there. No safety help over the top. Because Chase Young beats his man and James Smith-Williams wins, and it's dang near a touchdown. Almost an incredible catch by the rookie Hyatt. Tyrod Taylor, man, doing a great job, and I think Gano just whiffs this, right? So it stayed a 0-0 game. Just misses it to the right. We need to pick up a veteran linebacker. Mathis is never coming back. Yeah, probably. What's up, guys? We got 23 viewers, 10 likes. Appreciate you being here. All right. Howell in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the left. Ooh, incomplete. Yeah, he just threw that high. Just threw it high. It's basically the same exact throw he did with Terry McLaurin. At the end of the game, same problem. Just a poor throw here by Hal. Let's take a look at the footwork. Yeah. Does look like he opens up that drive leg a little bit too much. You see, like, he is pointing the correct direction, though. But he really opens up them hips, and then that forces it. It seems like that's what's causing the overthrow outside, because he's really opening up. And then just zips it in there a little bit too high into the left. Just a small mechanical thing. Hand off to the right side on 2nd and 10. Was there any running lanes here? Why does he tap it before he throws? He does it every time, doesn't he? Every single time. It's just a habit. Chris Rodriguez. So we got just simple outside zone. Man, I wish he gets this outside. I wish he pushes it outside more. I mean, he just has this defensive end out there. See, yeah, this is not a very good run. Because if he pushes it outside, he may be able to cut this all the way back, too. But he kind of already attacks it. There's no patience here with this run whatsoever. Outside zone, you should be on a track and, like, outside it and then put your foot on the ground and choose a hole to go into. He never does that at all. He just automatically, as soon as he gets the ball, he's already, like, into the, just going straight. There's no angle switch. It's just directly into the pile. Rookie running back Rodriguez. To kind of calm yourself before, yeah, it's for rhythm, yep. Man, knowing us, we're going to gonna win next week by 14. Yeah, you never know with us, right? Never know. 3 receivers to the left, Howell in the shotgun. So we have everybody on the line of scrimmage. Nearly throws a pick. See, to me, this is a Terry play every time. Like, just we go back shoulder or go over the top. This is a Terry play 100% of the time. One-on-one with a rook? I mean, he beats him. There's a phrase, if you're even, I'm leaving. And he's got him a step on him. If he throws this over the top, look, right here, you throw this right out here and Terry McLaurin's going to come down with this football. I mean, how many times have we already seen Tyrod Taylor, the veteran, do it? Right? Like, if you got to make them respect Terry McLaurin, your number one target, when you have the safety all the way on the opposite hash of when Terry McLaurin's one-on-one with a rookie, this has to be, yeah, and it is going to be get out quick. This is not a slow developing throw. This is a 3-step bang, and you just throw it right out here to the spot, and Terry McLaurin runs right under it. I mean, this is a rookie. Like, Sam Howell, you got to understand that. And you could say that's EB's fault also, but Sam Howell, like, I don't know if you didn't expect it and whatnot, but he has to understand Terry McLaurin one-on-one with anybody is a matchup you want. Literally anybody, right? Let alone a rookie in Deonte Banks. A rookie. And right here, he has him. You throw this out to this spot right here, right off rip, Terry McLaurin's coming down with that catch. He may not score because it looks like Deonte Banks is doing a good job. He's in phase. He's not completely destroyed. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, oh, wow, he just absolutely lost Deonte Banks here. But this is way better than this. Right? And Jahan Dotson does not run a good enough route here to get the first, or to get open. Yeah, I mean, that's not a good route at all. Yeah, this is just a great jam here this is also a rookie that he's being covered by in the slot, right? But he doesn't do anything to like get separated. He just goes right into him, and this makes it way too easy. And then he doesn't stack him. See, what he needs to do here, instead of turning right here, he needs to stack and then separate, which I thought he was really good at, honestly. I'm shocked that he didn't do I guess because he figured I have to turn my head quick for him. I guess this is maybe a hot route here. Maybe this is the hot route they implemented, and he has to get it. He feels like he has to get his head around quick. But to me, pre-snap, this is the look I'm going for. Especially because you know he has a deep ball. Just throw it that way. Safety's in the top. You look that way, that's perfect. Make the safety take a couple of steps. Beautiful. And then you come over here. But instead, you go to the inside, and this is just covered, and you have to get rid of it. Like everybody's talking about, you have to get rid of the football. But he determined that he was going to go to... But the reason the hot route works, right? It's only a hot route if his guy leaves. Right? You don't hot route it when you're covered. So Jahan Dotson shouldn't be running a hot route here. He should be running his route, which seems to be a little crosser, trying to get to this part of the field, right? Like that angle, you ever run the four verts, right? He's just trying to get over here to this spot. But he's got to stack him here as Jahan Dotson. I'll tell you right here. So he's going to get inside, and this is great coverage. But how you lose him is then you, on this point, instead of turning your head, you just take like 2 steps. I'm just saying 2 steps straight up the field, and then you can cut. And that's going to make it so much harder. Because if you take 2 steps, not only could you go here, but you could also go here. Right? Like imagine if these are 2 verticals going deep. It looks like they are anyway. You could, if you just go straight and he tries to undercut it this way, maybe, you could come this way and then you're just destroying him. Right? Now, this route, obviously, but that's not the route called. I'm not suggesting that you just go rogue and run whatever you want, but it's just a different look that you could potentially give him, and you're running the same route twice, making the corner have to guess what you're doing here in man-to-man. And, yeah, it's not a very good route at all, and just super easy to cover for Hawkins. Super easy to cover. Because you turn your head, and you're not stacking at all. Like, you're angled and everything. It's one thing if you turn your head and run, like, straight, and then if he goes here, then you're cutting out. But you just turn your head and just run directly that way, and that's way too easy, and it's nearly picked off. Man, there's a lot going on in that third down play, isn't there? A lot going on. Looks like they brought the blitz here. Seemed like we handled it okay. Right? You're not expecting them to hold it forever. But that's just not a good... I don't like the decision, and I don't like the route. Tim, I know this is off topic, but can you wish my D-backs some lucky right now? Good luck, man. Good luck in the Diamondbacks in the World Series. Exciting. Good luck. John has been disappointing. Yep. Record on Iran. Exactly, Brett. It's been brutal, dude. Mediocre as mediocre can get, huh? I think we have to make it super simple for everything short and screen. That was on Sam, though. It's like, that's on Sam. Because you can't, like, you could, but you couldn't ask for a better press coverage with a rookie in Terry McLaurin. That's got to go Terry's way. It has to go Terry's way. It has to. Like, to have Terry have 0 catches in this game in the first half is ridiculous, especially with a play call like that available to you. All right. In motion, takes a snap, hand off to the right side. Saquon gets tackled, but not until after a couple of yards. Good job, Ridgeway, not letting it be a big play here. So we only got 4 down linemen. We only have a 1 lineman? No, we have 5 down linemen, excuse me, if I can count. I looked at Jamin, I guess I didn't see this big butt right behind him. So we go to the 5-1 look. So we have extra DBs on the field. We go with the run. Not bad. What is it, a 3-yard run? We take those. That's fine. Takes a snap, drops back. Quick in the flat. Kendall Fuller taken for a little ride there. So now 3rd and 3. Excuse me. But yeah, ball's out super quick. But there's not even real pressure either. Tyrod Taylor's clearly more experienced. Clearly than Sam. Obviously, we knew that going in. But you can just see it. The ball's getting out so much faster than Sam Howell's getting rid of the ball. I agree, but I mean, why doesn't he do that? Get it to Terry? What I think it is honestly, he just has a lot more faith in Jahan than he does Terry, which is sad because Terry's been our number one guy for years now. He has shown that even if covered, you give him a chance, he's going to come down with it. He's shown that he can get separation on some of the best corners in the league. He's a dude that I was listening to somebody on Rico's channel, Street Scores, and they were talking about how Terry's a dog. Terry's hungry. And it is what it is, dude. Get him the ball. Get him the ball. Good coverage. And we do, but oh my goodness, they throw the flag here. This is such a trash flag. Such a bad flag. There's no head-to-head contact here. And they just bail them out for a free first down. Just, ugh. Freaking Deron Payne got absolutely annihilated. Oh my gosh. Oh, he kind of slipped. Okay. I was like, did he just get punked on the ground like that? No way. But, I mean, when is Sam Howell able to do this? But again, a 4-man rush. You know what, though? I don't hate a 4-man rush on 3rd and short, though. Because you want to drop back into coverage. Because the ball may get out quick. You want to make sure you cover all the lanes. And they seem to do a good job in coverage. Nowhere to go with the football. And then Mayo's just too slow. But Cody Barton, dude. Or no, David Mayo then jumping on him. Frustrating. Same officiating crew he had against Cleveland, yeah. Spinning off the tackler. Oh, I forgot they did pick up that flag. Yes. I completely forgot they picked up that flag. There you go. Good deal. Good deal. All right. I take everything back about the refs I said. I forgot they picked up that flag. It was a good flag pickup because there was no head-to-head contact. Okay. 2 receivers each side with a motion. So clearly, most likely zone defense, right? Nobody trailed Jahan here. And there wasn't a lot of communication as far as like, hey, you got him, whatever, right? So zone coverage, play action, quick throw over to the right side. Love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. There you go. There's a quick decision from Sam. Ball's out very fast, getting it to his receiver. Curtis Samuel doing a little something with his yards after catch ability. So yeah, you got max protection here. You got 7 in to protect. And he gets rid of the football. Hey, there you go. Good play call so far. Logan Thomas in motion. Delayed handoff. And they push the pile. Still doesn't seem like he's not running well, is he? Brian Robinson? Let's take a look. Was there anything else that he could have hit? All right, so it's power O. We got some pulling. We have a pulling guard and a pulling tight end. Oh, why didn't he follow his block? Is it because of Thibodeau? He should be trailing the tight end here. Yeah, it's a whiff block by Charles. Thanks. But, man, let's go back to this angle. Run right here. That's where your block lead is. Oh my gosh. Well, it closed up pretty quickly. John Bates Logan Thomas Cole Turner. Oh my gosh, Cole Turner gets put on his butt. Cole. Oh, Cole Turner. Yikes. Yeah, he's going to want that rep back. Wow, he got taken to the woodshed. This is a good position, too. Make this block, but instead you get... Oh, my goodness. Cole Turner. Ay, 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 ay. Last night was about separating the wheat from the chaff, yeah. By the way, sorry about that whole thing last night. Got kind of annoyed with him, so yeah, you just got to ignore him on that one. B-Rob Vision and more look off this season, yep. He doesn't seem to be running hard. All right, so he's getting rid of the ball quickly here. I mean, there's... Not a good throw, but he's getting hit literally as he throws. I don't even remember if that may have even got tipped. Just a bad throw by Sam. Bad throw by the Rook. Bad throw by Hal. Yeah, I mean, Bates is open there. He's got to get him the ball. All right, De'Ami Brown in motion. 3 receivers to the left. So we have a deep route here. Curl inside, but Sam Howell's getting... Jeez Louise. Is this 3rd and 4? Why are we... Oh my gosh. Get it to the check down, dude. But he doesn't even really become, like... Yeah, I'm not a fan of this play in this moment. We just need to get the first down. But, I mean, where is there to go for Hal here? Where is it? And yeah, this is when Sadiq Charles just got lost. I mean, he didn't even have time to get to his check down. Because Sadiq Charles is just absolutely lost on this play. This guy's going to make the sack. Yeah. It's like, I guess you can throw him with anticipation here. But he's still on this. Like, he's not expecting to all of a sudden have to... like, he's still on Logan Thomas. He was thinking about zipping it in. And he has nowhere to step up into, man. Chris's vision's better than B-Rob right now. We're going to look at it more. I didn't particularly like the vision on C-Rod the first run, but I know that C-Rod had a better day yards per carry wise, so we're gonna see more of him later. Seems to me the common theme for Charles missing blocks, yeah. Honestly, for the entire offensive line. If he's tall, we probably would be able to get it to Logan. Maybe. But I don't know. You're asking a lot. You're asking a lot from a Rook, no matter what. Hand off to the left side. Saquon. Not a whole lot there. Good job. Gets a couple. Gets what? 3 yards on the play. Again, we'll live with that. We will live with that. Good block by Anderson. Or good defense. He holds his block up. trying to make Saquon's trying to decide where he's going, and that's going to give enough time for everybody else to get in there. There's the cavalry. Anderson did a lot on that play, though. Well done. How long is Charles going to be out? I heard he got injured. Charles Leno? Why is Charles in the game over Lucas? Because they like Charles Leno. They just do. I personally think it's poor talent evaluation, but they love it. Ooh, Kalik. Oh, golly. That is a matchup that you do not want, but it's zone coverage here. Cover 6? Because he stays down pretty low. No, it's cover 4. I hate this defense with a passion. I freaking hate cover 4. I just hate it. Like, why do we insist on running cover 4? Especially, like, if you're gonna run cover 4, don't do it with 3 linebackers in the game. Oh, my God. I hate Jack Del Rio. It's just so easy. It's just such an easy defense to pick apart. Like, Jack Del Rio has to be fired, dude. It's the bane of my existence. Like, how often do we see the same dang thing every week? I mean, how often can we see cover 4 get torched and continue to run it? This is 2nd down and 7, and you're running cover 4. Like, cover 4 is the defense you go break out on 4th and 22. Because you just want to protect the sticks. Half the receivers are locked up? Yeah, because they're just running. If you're running it's perfect against deep routes. You got seams, right? You got you have goes right here. Cover 4 is great against goes, but then anything underneath here or in the middle, you just leave them wide, the middle of the field wide open. Like, imagine if Saquon Barkley cut inside here, like a little angle route, and look how much room you'd have to run. Just think about that. Just think about that for a second. Watch this. If you just run a simple angle route here, in, out, he's gone. You just have this guy to beat. He's gone, way out there. You catch this ball right here for Saquon Barkley, he's gone for miles. Gone for miles. Like, cover 4 is literally only good against goes. That's why it's a 4th and 22 play. When people have to run 25 yards to get a first down, cover 4 is a great defensive play call. On 2nd and 7, you're just, look at the middle of the field. And as soon as he makes this catch, he just has to beat one dude inside, and then he's off to the frickin' races. Then he has dudes running into each other. Like, it's just, like, cover 4 is not a 2nd down and 7 play. It's just not. I mean, this is not even a good play call against cover 4, and you still get torched. This is like this is the play that you hope they call basically against the cover 4, and at worst, you make this tackle right away and you give up 5 yards on 2nd and 7. Like, even if Khalil Hudson comes and makes this tackle, it's a free, 4 yards? Free. He makes one guy miss, and this turns into a freaking 12-yard gain. Even if you got tackled right there, that's a 12-yard gain. Makes 2 guys miss, and now it's a freaking 20-yard gain, 22 or whatever it was. I mean, I say this every freaking week. Every week. There is yet to be a game that we haven't seen cover 4 called and get torched for 15 yards. There is yet to be a game. Like, it's unbelievable. And it's as soon as he goes to cover 4, 10 yards. 13 yards. 8 yards. 10 yards. Which is fine if it's 3rd and 17. All right, you gave up a 10-yard play. Cool. But on second and that was the worst play call. You attack the middle of the field against that cover 4 defense, and it's almost always open. Almost always open. It's odd. It's just so bad. I mean, you see these teams that do it. Right now, Denver's doing that a lot this year. They're getting torched. Minnesota, last year, one of the worst defenses in the league. That's why they fired their coach and now have Brian Flores. And Brian Flores, I just looked it up today. Brian Flores and the Minnesota Vikings have played some top offenses, like the Niners, like the Eagles, like the Chargers, some really good offenses. And yet still, after 7 games, they've lowered their points per game from 25.1 to 21.7, so a little over a field goal already. And they went from 388 yards given up to 330. Just with the coaching change. They didn't add much on defense. That defense is not more talented than what is last year. And then the Broncos did the exact opposite. Right? They had a really good defensive coordinator last year. Denver Broncos were a nasty defense. They still have a lot of talent over there. Yet, for some reason, Sean Payton brings in a dude that runs a lot of soft coverage 4, and now they're getting torched for 70. For 70. Yeah, Minnesota also played the Chiefs. So they played the Chiefs, they played the Niners, they played the Chargers, and they played the Eagles. 4 out of their 7 games have come against what? Top 5 offenses? At least what? Top 7? And yet with a coaching change that believes, I mean, did you watch the game last night? How much pressure was Brock Purdy under? How many disguised coverages did they see? How many fake blitzes and different stunts did you see? The Niners actually struggled. Now, don't get me wrong. What won the game is the freaking offense of the Vikings. But in that final moments, Brock Purdy threw 2 picks. The scheme changes everything in these type of things. Now, don't get me wrong. We also suck. I mean, Mayo's on the field in the middle of it. That's terrible. Jamin Davis is meh at best. Right? I mean, we do have a lack of talent also, but the scheme just makes it so much worse. And we wonder why we're one of the worst defenses in the league with a defensive line that is 4 first-round picks. I mean, it's just, you have to go on this rant every once in a while. I mean, it's just unbelievable that I say this every single week. Every week. Play action. Middle of the field open yet again. What defense is this? What defense is this? So it's not cover 4. So this one is it's a cover 3 look. This is just David Mayo sucks. That's just all that is. That's all that is. It's a better play call. It's just David Mayo's a trash dumpster fire. He's not running with Darren Waller ever, or whoever this is. Slayton? Yes, Slayton and Mayo. That's just bad. Vikings had a lot of turnovers this season. Yeah, because they're actually disguising their coverages. They're making it confusing on the opposite team instead of just easy money. Play action, steps up, avoids the rush. And then gets open late. Kendall Fuller on Waller. So what's the defense here? Cover 3. Where are you going? Why are you still running backwards? Why? Like, what are you expecting? You see everything. Why are you still running backwards? What happened to the zone match concept? Where this is now your man. Like, what are you... He is dropping down. Like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. You have a bad scheme, and then you just have piss poor play on top of it. I mean, it's just so bad. Like, what are you just expecting the sack to get there? I just, where are you going? It's just ridiculous. We got him. We got him, boys. Oh, jeez. And now Tyrod Taylor just runs it wide open on us. Dude, what in the world is this defense anyway? Oh, we're... It's even worse than... What in the world? It's even worse than cover 4. Like, look at this shell. Oh my God. What is this? The end of the freaking half? Just... Ay, 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 ay. What is that coverage? No, I don't. What would you call it? Cover 3. It's like a deep cover 3. I don't know exactly what you would call it, but you basically have 1, 2, 3 deep. But you only have basically one linebacker here. I guess it's he. No, we have the linebacker on Saquon. But basically, I don't even know if he's actually. What is this defense? Is it man? No way, it's man, right? Is it man defense? It's man to man. It's just man to man defense. Except, Kendall, what are you doing? I don't even know. I don't even want to know. Whatever that defensive play is, throw it in the trash can. College team could beat Washington right now. It's so crazy. Tim, would you want Harbaugh in a QB of this picking? No, I don't want Harbaugh at all. I don't want anything to do with Harbaugh. I don't want to retread. I would love Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson is everybody's talking about that. I said I wanted Ben Johnson a year and a half ago. I'm all in on that. That'd be awesome. Bring in. I just found out another name I want today. I want Alec Hallis. No. What the heck's his last name? I wrote it down. Hold on. It's the assistant GM for the Eagles. I wrote it in this over here. Alec Hallaby. Alec Hallaby. This is the name I want. Alec Hallaby as my GM. He's been with the Eagles for quite some time now. He's been the assistant. He's now named the assistant GM in 2022. But he's been with the team for 6 seasons, actually longer than this, but 6 seasons as the team's vice president of football operations and strategy. During his tenure with the Eagles, Hallaby has focused on player evaluation, roster management, and resource allocation, with a particular emphasis on integrating traditional and analytical methods in decision-making. Hallaby previously served as a special assistant to the general manager in 2012 to 2015 and the personnel analyst from 2010 to 2011. He began his career as an intern with the Eagles football operations department in 07 and to 09, and he is a native of Madison, Wisconsin, but he graduated from Harvard. So he's a smart dude. He's young. He graduated in 2009. So you figure what, 23-ish, let's just say, if he was a little bit older, on the older side, 23 plus 14. So he's like 36, 37 years old. Like, give me this dude. Okay? Young, innovative, understands the analytical method, but has already experience in roster management and player evaluations, part of a great organization as of right now, smart dude, young, has a chance to start to build a dynasty. I want it. And his team didn't go winless like our current GM. Yeah, exactly. I'll take him or the assistant GM with the Niners. Why don't you want Harbaugh? You say retread, but he took 49ers to Super Bowl and had a winning season every year. I want somebody younger. I want what the Steelers have done, right? Or like, think of other coaches that have been there forever. Like, how old was Bill Belichick when he got the job? He probably got the job at what, 50, something like that. Like, how old is a Harbaugh now? He's got to be what, 60? John Harbaugh, not John. Sorry, Jim. Jim Harbaugh. He's 59. Like, I want a guy like Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson is 37. So we could have a GM that's 37, and we gotta have a head coach that's 37, and we could have 40 years of greatness. All right? Yes, Tomlin, the guy who's never had a losing season in his career, the guy who has a Super Bowl championship, that's always well coached and well managed, but he's also a guy that got hired super young, 32, 33 years old or something like that, and now they have a dude that they can have a coach for 40 years if they want it. Right? Like, this is what I'm trying to build it. I want to have a combination that could last forever and then just continue to build. I want two smart individuals that can help manage this team. Okay? For years to come. You're over-exaggerating his greatness? I'm talking about Mike Tomlin? Mike Tomlin is fantastic. Like, is he the best coach ever? No. But Mike Tomlin, I mean, what's his record? Like, he's never had a losing season in his career. He has a Super Bowl championship. Somebody's decision to receive after winning the coin toss. Mike Tomlin, what would you say? Record, I guess. Just say record. He's 163-93. Like, holy crap. Are you telling me you wouldn't take that from anybody? What is that on? That's literally on average, what, 69? What, is that an average of like 11-7 in his career? 11-6? Almost? Like, that's crazy. I don't know what his playoff record is. Let's see his playoff record. 10 playoff runs, 7 division titles, 3 AFC championships, 2 Super Bowl appearances, and a title. So he's got 3 AFC championship appearances, 2 Super Bowl appearances, a Super Bowl. He's been to the playoff 10 times out of, 14, 15 years. And he has 7 division titles in a pretty tough division. And, yeah, I don't know what his playoff record, though, is. What's his playoff record? That's what I looked up, didn't it? His playoff record is 8-9. Not great in the playoffs. Not great. He is in the AFC, though. I mean, I don't know who he's lost to in the playoffs, like what his situation is there. He did lose to, Tim Tebow earlier in his career. That was tough, right? But yeah. He hasn't won a playoff game in a while. I'd definitely give you that. With an aging Big Ben, and now they have Kenny Pickett. They just need to build an offensive line. So I don't know who their GM is. Like, who's the Steelers GM? And how long has he been there? Omar Khan. He's been the GM since 2022. So he's brand new. Who's the Steelers GM in Steelers GM history? It was Kevin Colbert until 2021. So the new guy needs to figure out how to freaking get offensive linemen because they suck on the offensive line. But anyway, yeah. Talking about Washington being great with a young head coach for 40 years. No, I'm saying you could be. Obviously, maybe Ben Johnson's the worst head coach of all time. I don't know. But I'm just saying. He too over the old GM retired. Yeah. Play action. And that's the sack from Montez. We can go back to this angle. Oh, the receiver fell. Receiver fell. Tim, what about Gerard Mayo? As a coach, where's he at right now? Seems like the trick is to get an offensive-minded head coach. Like, think about all the great coaches right now over the last few years. I guess except for Bill. Right? And then John Harbaugh was special teams. But you have guys like Mike Tomlin, you have Sean McVay, you have Kyle Shanahan, you have Nick Sirianni. Who else is in the conversation for like some of the best coaches right now? I mean, you got some potential guys like oh my gosh, why did his name just completely vacate my mind? The guy in Houston, former defense, D'Amico Ryan. Maybe he has something going for him. Bruce Arians has a Super Bowl championship under his belt. He's offensive-minded. Like, most of the Super Bowls have come from offensive-minded head coaches lately. Yeah, Jim Harbaugh's offense. Like, we could probably go all through it and see a bunch of Super Bowl champs being offensive-minded head coaches. With Bill being the only one that wasn't, I guess. Over like the last decade. Who was the Super Bowl champion last year? Andy Reid, of course, offensive-minded. Sean McVay, offensive-minded. Bruce Arians, offensive-minded. Doug Peterson, offensive-minded. Who was the coach for Denver? Kubiak? Gary Kubiak was an offensive-mind coach, right? Sean McVay. Did I not say Sean McVay? But yeah. But I don't know. I'm not against a defensive-minded head coach. It's just, it is what it is. Or against a defensive-minded head coach. Depends. It all depends. Takes a snap. Get the holding call. This was crazy to accept this holding call. This was crazy. Accepting this holding call was nuts. Because this is 4th and goal from just outside the 2. Like, they're going for a field goal here. Instead, you give up a touchdown next play. Find a gap in that. That's a heck of a throw by Tyrod. But just stuck in mud, dude. Like, it's Tampa 2. Why are you waiting until he gets to you to start running? Tough. I literally said immediately after that flag was thrown, okay, you decline this, and it's 4th down. And then they accepted. I'm like, really? Like, immediately, I'm like, well, that's risky. Tomlin was defensive minded? No, he wasn't. Tomlin's was an offensive coach. Mike Tomlin. You know what? I stand corrected. Did he play offense? He was a former what? Running back or something? I stand corrected. Well, he was also the wide receivers coach in college, and then he found his way into the defensive backs coach, and he did come into the defensive coordinator. But hold on, didn't he play running back? Defensive, no, it's coaching career. William and Mary College. What did he play? He just went to college? He didn't play college? Youngest head coach to win the Super Bowl. Record beat by Sean McVay. Two sons of blah, blah, blah. Drafted by the Baltimore Colts. No, Ed Tomlin was drafted by the Colts. Died January 2012. He was a wide receiver. Okay. So he played wide receiver, was a wide receivers coach, but then he became a defensive coach and a defensive coordinator for Minnesota. And then became head coach. So fair enough. He did both. So yeah, the reason I thought he was offensive minded because I knew he played offense. I thought he was a running back for some reason, but clearly it's his wide receiver. And then was a coach as well. So a little bit of both. He's a little bit of both. But technically defensive coordinator. Fair enough. I stand corrected. Telling you, Gerard Mayo is going to be a great head coach for y'all. Where's Gerard Mayo right now? Is he on Tennessee? No, Patriots. Inside linebackers coach? Are we going to hire an inside linebacker coach, inside linebackers coach to the head coaching position already? Yeah, nah. Nah, I'm all right on that. He's got to go through the gauntlet a little bit more before he's right now. He's only been a coach. No, he's been a coach for like 3-4 years now, and only an inside linebackers coach. Yeah, never mind. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, I knew he played for New England. I just thought maybe he was over there with Mike Vrabel or something as like the D coordinator or something like that. Tony Dungy trained Tomlin. It's pretty good training. Pretty good. So you want an offensive-minded coach that badly? I don't care. As I said, I would have loved D'Amico Ryan. If I get a head coach and then he hires an offensive coordinator, like from like the Shanahan tree or something like that, that's fine. The one thing that I will say is that if you have an offensive-minded head coach and then you can pair them with the quarterback, and then you know you're going to have that connection the entire time, right? Like when you get an offensive coordinator and they do well with the quarterback, they're probably going. They're going to get a head coaching job, right? They're going to get a head coaching job somewhere else. If you get a Ben Johnson and he starts working with the rookie quarterback that you get, or something like that, and then you can have that tandem for 10 to 15 years, and you can hit the second coming of Bill Belichick, even though Bill Belichick is a defensive coach, you can get the second coming of that kind of stuff or something like that. Like, you know they're going to be together the whole time. All right. Play action. And then there's pressure immediately. Wow, we did get... But they pick up this flag, didn't they? I think they picked it up. I don't think we got... Or did we get the defensive hold here? Yeah, I think they said it was an uncatchable ball. Even though looks like defensive holding anyway, but they're going to say uncatchable. It's just, I mean, he's under pressure immediately, dude. It's immediate. Oh, I'm not saying that a defensive-minded head coach can't do it. And as I said, I'm fine with a specific depending on who the defensive coordinator becoming head coach is. I'm not against it. It's just if I was to prefer it, I would want a offensive-minded head coach. Brian Flores was a linebackers coach as well, and he panned out. What makes you think Gerard Mayo is going to be horrible? I never say he's going to be horrible. I have never said he's going to be horrible. I have no idea. I mean, yeah, you could always take a chance, like John Harbaugh, the special teams coach, becoming a head coach. Yeah, you could always take a shot. Maybe he's a genius. I don't know. I haven't interviewed him. But you could also take a crazy shot like Joe Judge, and it goes nowhere. Or, I don't know, somebody else that, Jeff Saturday, wasn't even a coach. Third down. Like, why is he not looking Terry McLaurin's way? This film is getting freaking... It's really starting to irritate me. Just, like, why aren't you looking to Terry McLaurin, dude? Why are you not looking at Terry McLaurin right now? Like, why? Like, he keeps looking at Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson is not your number one corner. This is Terry McLaurin one-on-one with a 6th round pick. Unbelievable, dude. Boom. He's winning. He's winning. You throw it to right here, and he runs under this and catches it. But you're not even looking that way. Like, you're expecting it to get it to Jahan. Like, this is where you want to go. You actually did look at him, and you didn't even try to throw the ball. This ball should be coming out now. Now. Ay. But look, yes, Hal made a mistake there. Totally on Hal. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's fine. He's in his 8th game. I'm not shocked by this, okay? I'm not expecting him to absolutely dismantle the blitz right out of the gate, okay? We have to give this dude time, all right? And he's already been sacked 40 frickin' times. The dude's in shambles. We screwed this kid from the get. And maybe he was never going to be it. Maybe he sucks and he will never be good. Maybe. But we gave him zero chance this season. Zero. Magic Johnson and Josh Jacobs have no history of selecting the right head coach in NBA, by the way. Well, we'll see. I just hope Magic Johnson brings his luck, because Magic Johnson has won everywhere he goes. Because also, he did hire the correct head coach over there in LA. He hired LeBron James, okay? LeBron James is the head coach, star player, point guard, center, small forward, and they got a championship out of it, okay? 52% of the sacks are on him. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Except it would be so much nicer if we can actually, when he's holding onto the football, it'd be so nice that sometimes, and he's holding on, that he could actually buy a little bit more time, find a running lane, and run. Right? Yeah, it's on him because he doesn't have the ball out right in rhythm perfectly because he's a 8th start quarterback. You know, he had his 2nd start through 8 starts so far this season. Yeah, okay, so he's not perfect, and he's not getting the ball out on time all the time, and he's not slicing and dicing like he is a Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, a Matt Stafford, a Kirk Cousins, somebody that's been in the league for 12, 15 years plus, and he could just pick apart a defense. Fine. Cool. But you see Patrick Mahomes be able to camp out and run around and dance around because he's actually getting blocking the whole time, and then he finds somebody open. Right? Tyrod Taylor in this game has several times where he's able to buy time, dance around, keep his eyes downfield. How, it's like, we aren't getting that, like, at all to help the young kid out because the offensive line is so trash. It's frustrating, dude. So frustrating. But yes, Howell has not been great. True statement. And he's definitely held on to the ball too long at times to get a sack. You'd love to be able to get rid of it, but it's just tough. See, the difference right now is Tyrod is playing with nothing to lose. So he's just zipping it in there. He's just throwing it up. He has nothing to lose. Right? And you can tell that's how he's playing. Hand out to left. Good block. Good tackle there from behind. Payne. Get there, Payne. And he's just zipping it in there. Doesn't matter if there's coverage, tight coverage, whatever. We're just going to throw it. Give our receivers a chance. Sam Howell is playing with everything to lose. And he's starting to show it. Because he had that 4-interception game from Buffalo, and he may have gotten scolded by EB. Love Louis, but his love for Howell clouds his judgment a little bit, especially after this game. Tim, you know what's crazy? Tyrod is the first black QB to win the game for the Giants. Is that true? That is crazy. I saw Kirk Cousins get a mortgage in the pocket last night. Yeah, someplace he had a week to throw. Come on, did anyone in the chat thought Sam will be our future when Ron drafted him? I love the pick. I was saying that year that was my favorite pick of the draft because it had potential. Not that I said it was guaranteed, but hey, 5th-round quarterback with a lot of potential. I'll take that all day. But we gave him no hope with this offensive line. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. Sam Darnold 2.0 is seeing Ghost out there. Yep. He's not protected whatsoever. We should be 0-7. We didn't beat anyone because we outplayed them. So not only did you save Matt's job from Chicago, you also had the Giants make history against y'all. I remember it was Geno Smith was the first black quarterback to start for the Giants. Like that week where they benched Eli Manning. Was it Geno Smith that they brought in? That 1 week Eli Manning just got benched out of nowhere to ruin his streak. But I'm assuming they didn't win that game. Just Rodriguez has nowhere to go right off rip. Okereke. So we're just going to leave this. We're going to leave that linebacker unblocked. That's the play? So we got a power O. Do we leave Kayvon unblocked as well? We have no backside blocks? We have no backside block. Well, I mean, it's a read option. I understand that, but jeez. But do read option do you have a pulling guards in read option? Hold on. Read option design. Play design. Is there ever a time where we see pulling? I've never heard of that. So there's a pulling tackle here on this play. I mean, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. You do have a pulling guard. But this is inside. But we still have a backside hinge with the tackle. Huh. Like, I mean, this is still a seal hinge with the tackle. Like, no block on the backside. Yeah, I've never seen that before. And none of these plays are designed that way. Yeah, usually the tackle goes up and blocks the will. Oops. So, like, usually... Man, you're having both pull. That's very odd to me. We're having the guard and the tackle pull. So who's blocking this linebacker? Okay. This was if this play was run from under center with the running back behind the quarterback, you wouldn't have to worry about the run blitz here. But we really don't. We don't really do that. So yeah, I don't know. Like, interesting. Hey-o. See, this is what Hal wants to do. More of this. He gets beat, but he's able to step up because at least Charles blocks his man, and there's a lane to step up into. Man, he almost lost it anyway, but Sam Howell has to do it. Finally, we were able to see him actually escape the pocket, but he doesn't even have a run lane usually to escape the pocket. Nick Gates does a good job just sealing him off at least. Love it. Move in the pocket now. Nice. Quick throw over to Jahan. So this was his answer against the blitz. Move that pocket. Move that pocket. Have any NFL team drafted a 5th-round QB to be their starter? Off rip? I don't think so. And this is just a little bit floating. But again, he's like constantly looking at Jahan. Is he under pressure here? I think he was under pressure, right? Because I think he had Logan in the middle of the field here. Sure did. Sure did. Yeah, this is just a look that he's not familiar with, I guess. Like, he's not expecting this corner to be able to step back into that zone, and it's just floated up on him. Need to be put on a rope to get it there quickly. Deontay Banks gets a pick. That should have been a TD. He had him. Yeah, it's just floated too much. He's got to put it on it, but he's under pressure. Like, he's literally got a hand right at the point. Like, he's nearly getting his hand hit as he's throwing. He's got to throw it high to get over that, and that allows Deontay to get back from under it. But yeah, I mean, Jahan Dotson's open here. Jahan Dotson is open. If he can get it right in this area, it's a big play. But you can't have a good QB unless you have a good O-line? Yeah, pretty much 100%. Especially not a 5th-round quarterback. Why did he go straight for Dotson instead of Logan? It looks like he has him. It's just he's pressured and it's a little bit floated up there. It's not a bad decision. It's just poor O-line play. He threw it late. I don't think so. I mean, maybe a little, but let's see. Hold on. Where does he end up throwing this ball? Where's he at? No, that's nice. He just has to throw it right here to a spot. But honestly, I mean, he's dropping back to throw. It's not like he's, Jahan's right here. He's throwing it, and he's trying to throw him open. He really is. I don't know how much more, like, earlier you're going to throw that ball. Right? I mean, right at the middle of the field. I mean, if he puts it right out there, I mean, that's up the sideline. It looks like the timing is actually decent for that one. He has had moments where he's thrown it late, but that one looks fine. It's just he's got a hand right in his face and he floats it up. Correct. He can't stand up, Jack. Romo was coming to his end that year. Yeah, it's a 4th-round pick. It's close to a 5th-rounder. And I think Sam Howell was like the first pick of the 5th, if I remember right. Yeah. Danny Johnson? Nope, Percy Butler. Percy Butler just absolutely way overplays this. Oh, yeah. We can make all the excuses for Hal, but he is no better than what we had last year. Yes. I will make a lot of excuses for a guy in his eighth start. Right? I believe Justin Herbert was in his 11th start when he got 0 against the Patriots, like 0 points, dusted. I believe Josh Allen is in his 4th season and has games where he's thrown 3 picks and struggled. He struggled last week against this exact team. So, yeah, sometimes guys make mistakes and it's struggles. But he's in his 8th start with no offensive line. And he's in shambles. You have no run game to speak of. Like, even when we do run it, it's not like we're getting good gashes. Like, people are like, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Like, how many 2nd and 9s did we see? 3rd and 9s. It's tough. And then touchdown. Good for my fantasy, not good for the Commanders. Jamin Davis just gets torched to the outside here. Excuse me. Torched. Stuck in mud, dude. Stuck in mud. When this dude has to think, he is so slow. So slow. You think Will Levis takes over for Tannehill this year? I would give him a shot. You draft him in the 2nd round, you may as well. It's hard to get a generational quarterback when you got Panthers losing to the Bears. Percy Butler's been awful. Yep. I never liked the pick. Never did. They said he could be a free safety. He had 1 interception in college in a poor division. I'm sorry. If you're a free safety and you're a good free safety, you're going to have way more interceptions than 1. Way more interceptions than 1. Howell on average has 3 seconds, 9th longest in the league. This game he didn't. Yeah, this game he didn't for sure. This game he definitely didn't. I wonder how that. I mean, he's definitely holding the ball longer than other quarterbacks, but does he really have the 9th most time? Because I feel like that's probably from snap to release or sacked, right? And he's definitely holding the ball than other quarterbacks, but it's just, anyway, it's the offensive line's bad, okay? Even when he is throwing the football, he's under pressure most of the time. Like, he rarely has a clean pocket to throw from. How often does it look like Terry's designed to be the first read in this game? Not often enough. Honestly, I don't think we've seen it this game. He has 0 catches. Terry McLaurin's 1-on-1 right now. And he did throw it that way. And it's good coverage. It's great coverage. He does know he has safety help over the top, so he also gets a hold of him, doesn't he? Looks like he grabs the crap out of him on his comeback here. Like, he's looking at the ref like, really? Yeah, I agree, Troy. I hate those picks. And I wanted Trevor Penning in that draft. And I know Trevor Penning has a bad PFF, but the dude is so talented. Like, he would be so interesting to have here. He's super athletic, super strong, would be great in a zone run scheme. Like, if you got him into a Kyle Shanahan or a Mike McDaniel scheme, sky's the limit. Or with Ben Johnson, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This year we need a new coach and draft a new QB. This isn't damaged goods in the first round. That isn't damaged goods. Yep, I agree. I wouldn't draft O-line that many O-line. I would try to fix some of it in free agency as well. We have a lot of cap space. But yeah. That one hit Terry in the hands. Oh yeah, Terry dropped it. 100% Terry dropped it. I remember during the broadcast, I was like, wow, even Terry's dropping passes now. It's just not our day. But yeah, Terry definitely dropped that one. He needs to catch it. But everything is to the outside. They should have called more slants and crosses over the middle. You know what? I don't hate that analysis, honestly, Justin. I actually think you're right. There is probably more that needs to be attacked towards the middle. Do you remember when Mayhew wanted Kenyon Green? He actually did not want Kenyon Green. That's misstated, misreported. He was just telling Ron that that's who got picked before. Right? That recording, if you go back and look at it, he's just telling Ron it's Kenyon Green. Like, Kenyon Green? Like, right? And then Ron looks at him, gotta be Jahan, right? And he didn't want Kenyon Green. I mean, maybe he did. Maybe there's something else. But that, like, Warm Roam video, he's not saying Kenyon Green to suggest it to Ron. He's saying that was the pick before them. Justin, he has slants open. He hasn't thrown them. Yeah, checkdowns. Chose to bomb it. Yeah. I mean, straight up, Howell's not good. Howell's not looked good. But I think it's because our offensive line sucks. I mean, it would be really nice to see Sam Howell with a good offensive line and see what happens when because a lot of his game is off schedule, making things happens with his legs. Like, he can, in a way, he can be Mahomes-esque, right? Obviously, I'm not suggesting he's Patrick Mahomes, okay? Not suggesting that, but just that type of style of, he wants to drop back, he wants to make things happen, keep his eyes downfield, and, try to make some moves in the pocket and then find somebody open, right? Kind of like go off schedule sometimes, but he has no time to go off schedule. But we're expecting an 8, again, I can't reiterate it this enough. I cannot do it. Go back and look. Joe Burrow struggled his rookie year. And this is a guy who is way more experienced, way more talented, way smarter, like way more everything. And this was his stats his rookie season. 13-5. Actually, it's pretty decent. 13-5. Before the injury, it's actually better than I remembered it was. 65 completion percentage, 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. You know what? But it was only 13 touchdowns. Yeah, he did protect the football, which is good, but it's only 13 touchdowns in 10 games. So it's not like he was absolutely destroying teams. Yeah, he protected the ball well, but he got sacked a ton, 32 times in 10 games. That's a lot. It's not as Sam's been even sacked more. But yeah, like, and I don't think they had a good record at this point either, right? Their record, if we go back to their schedule, 2021? Was 2021 that year? No, 2020. 2020. Yeah, you had loss, tie, win, loss. A win, a loss. And then he got hurt against us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he had a game where he had only 3 points against the Ravens. Only 13 points against the Chargers. Some good scoring here. 27 and 406 yards here. Right? Like, and Joe Burrow is somebody that's way more talented than a Sam Howell. And it's not like he was absolutely crushing it, right? Joe had his no O-line his sophomore year and still won. Yeah, because Joe is way more talented, okay? Joe is way more talented. Obviously, I'm not suggesting Sam was ever on that level at all. I'm just saying, like, it's not like he was killing it to start. And then Joe Burrow's struggling right now also. Who's another guy that you can go to earlier in his career? Obviously, you can go to, like, the classics, like Peyton Manning's worst year. But I'm trying to think of, like, who had a bad offensive line to start their career and just struggled mightily that's a lot better than what's his nuts? I don't know. We're just going to continue on with this. Same as offense, especially footwork, it's really bad, yeah. They got the Chase Youngs there, yeah. Who does Kenyon Green play for? The Texans, yeah. Do you think we should start Jacoby to see if he can deliver to his reads faster? I mean, if you want to win this year, maybe, but it's not. Jacoby's, I mean, win is a relative term. If you want to win a few more games, but you're not winning anything with Jacoby. I think Jacoby's just a waste of time. Stafford got hurt. I mean, maybe we can go back to it. Did he get hurt his very first rookie season? Matt Stafford stats. 13 interceptions, 13 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. 53.5% completion percentage. Yeah. Yikes. Right? Like, most quarterbacks struggle out the gate. I'm going to give it 12 to 13 games. Yeah. I'm sorry, Tim. I wanted him to be it. He just isn't. Stafford was never bad. Maybe I remember wrong. Which one? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Stafford was never bad. No, well, according to this, 13 touchdowns to 20 interceptions. Not very good. But yeah, I mean, most quarterbacks struggle out the gate. Most do. Unless you have a really great scheme and a good offensive line. Like RG3 had a really good offensive line and a great scheme his rookie year, and he played well. Oh, yeah, Peyton Manning is the classic one of, like, just absolute garbage. That's why Luck retired, too. Yeah, Luck, I think, had a decent... But, I mean, he threw a lot of picks his rookie year. Andrew Luck, I think they made the playoffs that year, but he threw a lot of interceptions. 18 interceptions, 23 touchdowns. 54% completion percentage his rookie year. Was sacked 41 times on the season. Yeah, so it's like even Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck might be the smartest quarterback to come into the league his rookie year. Right? You go listen to Chuck Pagano's story of that he wanted to finish his college career to get some engineering degree or something at Stanford. And so he came to practice late. But he studied the playbook so well that he came in to mini camp or whatever it was, one of the camps, and he is calling audibles that they didn't even install yet, and nobody else knew what the heck he's talking about, right? Like, this guy was incredibly intelligent, and he still had 18 interceptions on his rookie year and only 23 touchdowns. Okay, and only a 54% completion percentage. Right? Like, bad offensive line play makes you struggle. Like, look at how many interceptions he had pretty much every year. Because he's just constantly under fire. It's tough. Peyton Manning won with 3 teams? You mean 2 teams? Who was RG3's center? Who was the center back then? Oh, I should know this. Lichtensteiger? Lynch? Was it like Corey Lichtensteiger? Lichtensteiger. I'm making it up. Corey Lichtensteiger. He was drafted in 2008, played for the Skins from 2010 to 2016. He was a center. God, I'm good. You know? And hey, in the future, Corey Lichtensteiger is a guy that we're going to say on that immaculate grid, Denver Broncos, Minnesota Vikings, Redskins. That's who we're going to say right here. Okay? Corey Lichtensteiger. If we ever have a Broncos, Redskins, that's where we're going with. If we lose the Eagles, will Ron be fired? Also, who do you want to be traded at the deadline? If I had to pick, I would trade Sweat if we can get some good compensation back for him. I'd trade Sweat. David Mayo on Waller. That's never the move. Yeah. Learn the playbook and designed the practice facility that they played in. It was architecture. Yeah, that's what. Okay, that's what you mean by architecture. Yeah, that's what Andrew Luck studied. Yeah. Isn't Wagner available? Who? No top QB will come here until they fix the O-line. Yeah. Trevor Lawrence struggled. Yeah. And then they went and got Brandon Sheriff, right? Actually, let's tank, but we don't need to. We already are. There's a lot of interesting quarterbacks coming out this year, though. It's not just Caleb Williams and Drake May. I think there's other ones, too. There could be a lot of interesting quarterbacks coming out. I think Penix might be coming out from Washington. I don't know how well he's played this year. There's Ewers, maybe? Or is Ewers a guy that's going to be a couple years? Oh, God. But it's fine. I'm glad we picked it. I'm glad we intercepted it. Who? Luck. Gotcha. Yeah, I wanted... Dude, the year before he had... Like, it was 2 seasons before, and I remember watching, I was like, I want that guy as my quarterback. Like, I want Andrew Luck as my quarterback. Little did I know we would be this close to actually getting him on our team, 1 pick away from getting a guy like Andrew Luck, and I was disappointed. But that same year, we could have had Peyton Manning. Oh, Peyton Manning wanted to come here to play with Shanahan. And yet, for some reason, we made that trade for RG3. Bring up Jabril Cox from the practice squad? Sure. Is Forbes playing Sunday? He played like a couple of snaps today, but not very many. Not very many. These sports articles talking about trading our DNs for day 2 picks? Absolutely not. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle, bouncing it outside. We just have no run game. It's so bad. It's so bad. Just get EB out of my face. Never. I'm down on EB. Like, it's just get out of my face. Just get out of my face. Like, this is not how you run outside zone. It's not how you run outside zone. This is so terrible. Like, you, on outside zone, maybe it's inside zone. Okay, never mind. It's inside zone. That's why. But I don't even like it. Just run the freaking outside zone. It works so well. Works so well. Like, I hate this play. I hate it. Like, it's so nice. Sam Cosmi should never down block this way. They're double teaming here. These two are double teaming here. Can't get there in time. Nowhere to go. I mean, it would have been really nice if we could run a play action here, honestly, because, I mean, it looks like the linebackers were all over it. So maybe if we ran more of this, we could hit that play action if the linebackers are going to attack like that. But it is what it is. But it's inside zone, not outside zone. Ewers is top 10. He's the 4th best QB. Yeah. Ewers is not that much better than Sam Howell. If the O-line is available when we pick, we have to go there. Ewers ain't it. Okay. I haven't watched any of Ewers. I'm just suggesting quarterbacks that I've heard that are going in there. Ewers, we are projected to take its 7th overall pick. Yeah. Point is, excuse me. Point is, there's somebody available at every single pick that can be good. Okay? There's somebody at every single pick. And we just need a guy that can actually locate them, like the Eagles do, or something like that. Ewers is a project. Gotcha. Get it in there to Jahan, but is that second down or third down? I don't remember. Yeah, there's the holding call, I think. Holding call and then incomplete. Batted down at the line. Gets it to Jahan. Do you think Howell will break David Carr's record? If he plays that long, very well could. Steps up. Ugh. See, this is the play I was talking about. Look at this play. Look how many, you know what, actually, I should go though, but look how many blockers we have in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rushers. He steps up, expecting a pocket. 1, 2, 3. We have 7 blockers. 7 on 5, and yet somehow 3 dudes are tackling the quarterback. Put this one in there, Ryan. Make this a short. Are you serious? This is the level of offensive line play Hal was playing with, okay? This is the level of offensive line play. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders. Steps up, boom, hit. Let's go to the backside. Do they even run any? There is a stunt. Okay. There is a stunt. And there's a blitzing safety. Nick Gates lost in the sauce. Lost. Wiley getting destroyed. Leno getting destroyed. It's not. I wonder, do I have a short? Do I have a YouTube short where I say that Leno and Wiley suck? I think I do, actually. Yeah, they suck. I also think I talked about Nick Gates have sucked before, huh? Like, what is Logan Thomas doing? What is Logan Thomas doing? Hold on. What in the world is Logan Thomas doing? Like, you want to block somebody? You just gotta laugh. Like, it's... Oh, man. High school online is better than this. They need to play back. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Nick Gates couldn't block these guys in practice either. Yup. Tim, we have a swing tackle that's better than both our current tackles. Yeah, and we don't want to play him. Oh, man. Good defense. He still ends up somehow getting positive yards. Saquon is such a shifty bugger, isn't he? Hey, sorry, Tim just got here. Question: Who would you want to replace in Ron and Rio at this point? So I really want Ben Johnson. Give me Ben Johnson as head coach. I want Alec. I'm never gonna remember his name. Alec Halliday? Why can I never remember this guy's name? Alec Alaby? Halaby. Halaby. Alec Halaby, assistant GM right now for the Eagles. I want to hire him as my general manager. Ben Johnson as my head coach. Defensive coordinator. I would like somebody off of maybe a Mike Vrabel staff. I really like his defense. Maybe a DeMeco Ryan staff. A Robert Salah staff. I don't know who specifically. I don't know for sure of like which one is the best. Brian Flores, unfortunately, already has a defensive coordinator position. I would have liked to hire him, especially after what he did last night. I think he's fantastic. But yeah, maybe hire Gerard Mayo as my defensive coordinator. Now, hey, I'll hire my Gerard Mayo as my defensive coordinator. You know, a linebackers coach to a defensive coordinator. That's a jump that makes sense. Maybe a Gerard Mayo. So Ben Johnson, Gerard Mayo combo with an Alec Halaby. Ooh. Who's the assistant in LA? Not sure. Yeah, somebody like that. That's my front runner at this point. Oh, golly. Pop my knee. Why not Flores as head coach? I mean, I'm not necessarily opposed to it. As I said, I would prefer an offensive-minded head coach. I mean, if we hired Brian Flores as our head coach, you will not see a single complaint out of me. I'd be completely fine with that, okay? Because, again, we're getting a guy that understands defense really, really well. But I really have a dream that we have a head coach quarterback combo. And you know what? Maybe it's even better. Maybe it would be better if we had a defensive coordinator and then we end up getting a quarterback that is just such a high-level quarterback like a Tom Brady that it doesn't even almost matter who the OC is. Like, he's basically the OC, or a Peyton Manning or something like that, you know, Andrew Luck, that basically they could be the offensive coordinator for the team. Sure. And that'd be fine. That's almost even better, right? If you get the defensive coordinator with that level of quarterback. But I just have this idea, like Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, right? That are can just grow together and be something special. And that's why I prefer the other way around. And an offensive coordinator is a defensive coordinator is probably slightly less likely to be hired as a head coach. Not impossible. Obviously, there's a lot of defensive coordinator head coaches. So, you know, there's the Mike Vrabels, there's the DeMeco Ryans, the Robert Salahs, the Dan Quinns. So of course I'm not suggesting that they would never be hired, but if you have a really good offense and an offensive coordinator, they're getting hired as a head coach, right? So there you go. Sorry, Tim, we ain't getting Williams or May. And I'm sure there's a quarterback in this draft that is completely fine that you can get later in the first or something like that. I mean, Josh Allen was later in the first. Aaron Rodgers was later in the first. There's options deeper. Obviously, you'd rather get the number one pick, but it's fine. Bill Belichick's immortal, yeah. Luck can't play for us, but could he be a coach or so Colts on his coaching rights too? Probably not. Dan Quinn would be good. I mean, I don't hate the idea. I want a young coach. How old is Brian Flores? Brian Flores is what, 41? 42. Like, see, I'm cool with Brian Flores. 42. I want somebody young, like below 45. Dan Quinn has got to be what, 60? I'm making this up. 63? Maybe he just looks old. Maybe he's much younger. 53. Okay, 53. Still, not terribly old, but a little bit older than I want. All right? I want somebody youth. I want youth. Why? Because two things. They're young and they can be innovative, right? They're not staggered by the old guard. And two is they can be here for 4 decades, potentially. You know what I'm saying? Flores looks like Frozen. You be getting Jags after that? Jags? Well, then maybe the best option is to... Hold on. Let me confirm that this is a thing, actually. I heard this is a thing. Huh? He's old as dirt, though. He'll be 36 next year. Oh, it's so old. It's so old. But we bring back Kirk? Huh? We can't do it. He's too old. I don't want Kirk. But the point is though, we wouldn't have to trade capital for him. Like, if he's actually a free agent. But I don't know what the going rate would be for him. It's not my favorite. I'd rather get a rookie. Negative. After last night's performance, man, I want me some Kirk. If I get that kind of Kirk every day. In every franchise I do on Madden, I auto trade stuff. We end up back with Cousins. Yeah. We actually did pretty decent in the run. I think, what did Saquon end up with? 45 yards on like 15 carries or something? Did I make that up completely? Saquon Barkley. 21 carries, 77 yards. 3.7 yards. Yeah, I must have been thinking of somebody completely different. But anyway, still, only 3.7 yards a carry. We'll take that with Saquon. We'll take that all day. We still have a bad line. But the thing is, okay, just follow me for a second. Just follow me for a second. All right? We trade Tez for a first. Okay, so now we have 2 first-round picks. Right? And obviously, whoever gets Tez is probably going to be a late first-rounder because they want to add to their team. So, you know, you get a late first-rounder, and then you get an early first-rounder. Then you re-sign Chase. You re-sign Cameron Curl. You still have Terry. You still have Jay Allen. You still have Payne. Right? And then you still have the rest of your team that's under contract currently. Then we can use those at least 1 first-round pick on an offensive lineman, maybe both. But imagine if we use 1 on offensive lineman, and then we spend capital on the free agency to go out and get a nice tackle, whoever's available. Use the second one maybe to get a guard, even though I don't like first-round guards. But maybe a center, even though I like, what's his name? Ricky Stromberg's not a center. We can get somebody else in the secondary, get another safety, get a corner, a linebacker maybe. Anyway, then we start to build. And then with all that, you sign Kirk Cousins. Maybe. Because how much cap do we have? Are we ever going to get through this film review? Maybe not, but we're having fun. I hope you guys are having fun. Team. Commanders. Oh, yeah. We got cap for days. Come on. $91.5 million in cap space? Oh, we can make the money dance easy. Right? You can restructure Terry to kick some of that down the road. give him a signing bonus so he gets some more money in his pocket now, but kick the can down the road a little bit. Deron Payne, maybe you could do the same. Just kick some money down the road. You get rid of Wiley. Oh, Wiley is so much money. Oh my gosh. Oh, Wiley is so much money. Trade him for anything you can. If get swap picks, do anything. Just trade him for anything, please. Just somehow get that contract off the books. Somehow, please. Charles Leno, how much is he? We can save $7.5 million by cutting Leno, so we can get $7.5 million more. Huh? Single high. Looks like we got pressure because I was looking at the secondary. Nobody was open. That's good. Stepped up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep talking the future. Yeah, I feel that, Billy. Freddie Mayhew's gone. Don't trust him. Oh, please, Mayo's got to be gone. I want to hire Alec Halaby. Alec Halaby. That's who I want bad. Somebody with the same mindset as, what's his name? Oh, nice sack. Come on, Chase! Excuse me. Oh, trade Jahan? Oh. If somebody would take Jahan, I would trade Jahan in a heartbeat. It's not nearly enough for Caleb Williams. Oof. I don't want anything to do with Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams can go somewhere. Go sit down. I don't want nothing to do with him. He sucks against high-level competition. He's got an ego the size of Canada. The brain trust is Howie Roseman. Yeah, there it is. It's Roseman up there, not the assistants. Halaby's from the Eagles. All right, Howe on the shotgun. There we go. I don't want to trade Terry at all. I want Terry here. All right, 3 receivers to the left. Almost a first down. Okay. Yeah, this is the classic EB, what everybody's complaining about with EB. 2nd and 1. But you know what? I don't hate the call. Except for the fact that I hate the call, we just gotta go here, dude. Just throw the ball. Just throw the ball. I mean, it's good coverage, but just give him a shot. Like, Terry doesn't even expect the ball at this point. Just throw it, dude. You have him one-on-one with a 6th-round rookie, dude. This should be a game where Terry has like 400 yards receiving. It just really is that simple. Caleb went to Gonzaga. All you need to know. Just Sam needs to throw that freaking ball, dude. It's so annoying. We have it again. This is disrespectful. Even though it is too high this time, though. It's too high. His third step and sack. Let's go back and look. This shouldn't even be multiple steps. This should just be a turn and rip. 1, 2, and then rip. Like, it shouldn't. There shouldn't even be a drop. You should take the snap and rip it. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this should never be a thing. Like, you should look right here. If this safety runs that way, you're throwing it at a spot. That's it. Look that way, move that way, drop back, bang, hit it in stride. But you take a 4 or 5 step drop or whatever that is, like, just throw the frickin' ball. Let's trade Hal for Ohtani. Reminds me of Josh Rosen. Jeez. Well, that sucks. Josh Rosen was so vanilla. It's the footwork again. Yeah, well, I mean, it's just you're just dropping back so far. Like, just it's like it's disrespectful, man. It's so disrespectful. Like, the disrespect to Terry is so real on this game specifically. Like, they literally just did one-on-one with Terry and dared us to go for it, and we didn't. Imagine saying we need to draft Marvin Harrison Jr. I love you, Antoinette. I love you. JJ's not hitting the market, okay? You're crazy. JJ's not hitting the market. They're not letting him run for free. They're franchise tagging him. Maybe you can get a sign and trade. So you're trading a lot. So that first you get is now just going first plus more. Probably 2 firsts are going to Justin Jefferson. It's good coverage there by St. Juice. I'm so checked out of the film now. It's so frustrating to watch it. Like, what is this defense? Let's see. Looks like a cover 3. Not bad. It's like a disguised cover 3 too. Or no, you just have a running back out here? Who's this? Can't even tell who that is. That's Kendall Fuller? Why did Kendall Fuller look a little chubby? Anyway. But yeah, you have him down here. Instead of him dropping back into the cover 3, you have St. Juice from the slot dropping back into the cover 3. I like this call. That's a good call. You know, a disguised cover 3 look. That's not bad. They say Lincoln Riley might jump to the NFL since he's losing Caleb. He's young and offensive minded. You taking him, Tim? See, it's interesting. As far as college coaches are concerned, like, I kind of don't like going after college coaches in a way, but I don't know. I'm not totally against it because I did want Dabo back in the day a little bit, but just the college level is so different. But I would rather have Ben Johnson. Like, I would rather hire Brian Flores than Lincoln Riley. Philly's about to lose Diamondbacks and Rangers World Series, what everyone predicted. Yeah, I don't think anybody predicted that. Really? I think you're being sarcastic, right? It's crazy. Good for them. Were the Diamondbacks even like real contenders to like be in the playoffs like most of the year, or did they just like sneak in? What was their record at the end of the year? $84-78. Regular season. Is that to start the year or to end the year? Second half. Wow, they lost 4 straight. But yeah, they were like hovering on the positive side of 500. Looks like most of the year. Decent 12 over, it looks like maybe was that their highest. They even got 2 under 500 at one point. Then fought their way back. Finished with 84-78. Yeah, that's not something that's crazy for sure. Wow. Yeah. Good for them. Lincoln would be worse than Cliff. Because you know Cliff Kingsbury worked over here. That's funny. You guys both said at the same time. Like Lincoln Riley was like the Oklahoma head coach for a while, right? Excuse me. Like he coached Kyler Murray and he coached Baker Mayfield and stuff like that. So and Jalen Hurts as well. So he had a bunch of Heisman Trophy winners. But I'm not really into the college people. Yeah. Just nobody's open. What down is this? Screw EB, dude. Screw EB. Screw him. This is terrible. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still stand on what I said. Like, we set him up for failure with this terrible offensive line, but it's just it's frustrating to watch. You got 3 verts on 2nd and 10. Now you run the screen. Oh yeah, people were talking about like, oh, the screen game worked. The screen, dude, it's 3rd and 22. Yep, Pete Carroll. Yep, USC coach. Yeah. Muff punt. And this is our only touchdown of the game with the muff punt. Wait, what? Street Scores is already doing a mock draft? Street Scores is doing a mock draft in week 7 of the NFL season. Oh, should we do a quick mock draft? Is PFF have a mock draft already? 2024. I have no clue who these people are. All right, they said we're gonna get pick 14. Oh shoot, did I pick the right settings? Shoot, hold on. We can do a 3-round mock draft. We'll do the fastest speed they'll allow us. All right, 3-round mock draft. All right, who's the best offensive lineman according to PFF? Offensive tackle. Talise Fuuga, 88.9 from Oregon State. What has he got? First look, he's 6'6", 334. Love that. Didn't play well against Cal. Played well against Washington State. All right. We have Duke. Yikes. Only 70 PFF. I feel like I heard Graham Barton. He was supposed to be really good this year. We have a Bama tackle, 83, 6'6", 335. We have a Georgia tackle, 71 though, 6'7", 340. All right. I don't like any of those. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna take the tackle. We're just having fun real quick. Kellen Bullock, safety, 88.8. I like that. 6'3", 190. Does he play strong safety or does he play free? We really need a free safety if we keep Curl, but if we don't keep Curl, then we do. Here's Michael Pratt. Know nothing about this. 77 PFF from Tulane. Probably not that. Jaden Daniels. What about Jaden Daniels? Isn't he supposed to be really good? You know what? I got my tackle. I got my quarterback. Oh, Uwer's in the 3rd round now. I already like my center. Guard, Javon Bullard. Who's the highest PFF here? 80, 81, 72, 77, 68, 80, 90. But we don't need a D tackle. We don't need a D tackle. We're going to keep going. Linebacker, halfback. We don't. No, thank you on running back. Wide receiver, 84.4. Is he size? 6'3", 187. Interesting. Corner, 60. Dude. I know nothing about these guys, just let you know. Spencer Rattler, the GOAT. Just kidding. Guys moved around to more college teams than some guys moved in the NFL. Jeez. Some journeymen moved in the NFL. Another tackle. We don't need a tackle. Safety. No. Linebacker. No. Jeez, everybody sucks. Linebacker. 75. I'm way under the draft projection. We don't need another edge rusher unless we trade all our edge rushers. Corner. Man, PFF does not have this as a very talented draft. At all. Safety. 81, not bad. Huh. Anyway. PFF's not the end-all, be-all. Anyway, what do we need? It says we need a tight end, a tackle, and a linebacker. So we're just going to go back up to linebacker and take the top linebacker listed. Pick 78. We're getting Danny Stutzman. 78. We're 6'4", 241. Whoa. And we're going to draft him. Bang. There you go. There's my 3-round mock draft. Way too early. I got us a tackle. I got us the quarterback of the future. And I got us a linebacker. We need all safeties. There you go. Do you pay for PFF? I do not. Do not pay for PFF. Does what's his name? Our Pro Football Network draft simulator up? Does that give me more options? Free trades. Here we go. 7-round mock drafts. Oh, we're just gonna make this one quick. I don't know where it says we're gonna mock, but here we go. We are pick 14 again. Okay, so this is where pick 14. All right. Do we want this trade? No, thank you. You know what? Pick 24, move back 10 spots, but we also get another second round pick. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. These I won't. We're going to reject all these. Okay. So we're going to draft here at pick 24 instead. Maybe we missed out on something great, but that's what we're going to do. And all right, we're going to go offense. We're going to go tackle. And there's a BYU tackle. 6'3", 280? No, thank you. Ugh. That Oregon State guy's listed 74 over here. Ugh, the tackle class is terrible. Quarterbacks, Penix Jr., Bo Nix. Defense. Safety. Does he play free? In the range to drape receivers in space while tracking the ball with keen eyes. His overarching high-quality versatility is what may win over scouts in April. Cool, let's do it. We're going to take a safety then. First round, safety. Apparently he has range. Now we have pick 45 and 50 coming up. I don't want to make any more trades. Okay, we're going to just do... Okay, what's the tackle? Best tackle available. We got Mims from Georgia. He's a huge body. You know what? I'm actually... Defense, linebacker. You know what? Let's get a linebacker. Logged over 300 tackles. Played in the SEC. Let's get a linebacker. Offense, quarterback. We can still get Jaden Daniels. Let's get him. I'm all over Jaden Daniels in these mock drafts now. Still haven't gotten tackle. But we'll get Tyler Guyton. In the 4th round now. Let's go guard. Christian Hayes, the GOAT. Greatest guard ever in UConn history. We're going to go corner next. Josh Newton. TCU has raved about this kid for a decade now. They freaking recruited him when he was 8 years old. And he is now being drafted, highly touted for sure. For sure. We're going to get tight end. Dude, the Tennessee tight end. Have you seen this kid? He is, dude, fastest tight end in history. You wouldn't believe. It's like Tyreek Hill at tight end. It's unbelievable. Where are we in? The 7th round? Yeah, we're going to go running back here. Dude, this Kansas State kid makes Deuce Vaughn look like a child. Boom. Best draft. And I got a 5th rounder for next year. We are going all the way. All the way to the Super Bowl immediately with this draft right here, right now. I got us a safety with range, versatility. Got us a linebacker to finally be the quarterback of our defense. And then I got us a quarterback in our trade back with Jaden Daniels. Future quarterback. I got him the left tackle that you've never seen before. He's unbelievable. Then you got Christian Hayes, the offensive guard. As I said, best guard in UConn history. TCU, they recruited him when he was 8 years old. Tennessee tight end is Tyreek Hill at tight end. Then you have Treshaun Ward. He is a beast. He's like 6'7", 280 pounds, runs a 4.38. Unbelievable spec. It's incredible. I have no clue who any of these people are. Back to the film review. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Bouncing outside. Rodriguez, nice cut. All right, I take that. Not a lot of room to run, but he got what he could. Hand off to left side. Rodriguez. Not bad. Can we start scouting Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce unborn child yet? Is it too soon? Freaking Sadiq Charles is a disaster, dude. Sadiq Charles is a disaster. What's crazy, when you watch Daniels, you want no parts. Gotcha. I don't know. I have not watched much Daniels. I've heard that he's played well over there at LSU, but I have no clue. Ugh, jeez, Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas, dude. Logan Thomas. Jane Daniels has been, what, benched 3 times for 3 different teams? He's a young Tyrod. Gotcha. Gotcha. Here we go. Hal in the shotgun. Drops back. Floated out there. Okay, he would have got hit hard. He would have got hit hard. Hand off to the left side. Cut up the middle. Nice blocking. We got to watch this. This is incredible. I didn't know we could block like this. And that is the best vision Brian Robinson's had all year. This is how you run outside zone. Sadiq Charles sucks, okay? This is not how you run outside zone, but we cut it back so it didn't matter. But look, at Sam Cosmi's going to get up to the linebacker. Great block here on the backside here by Wiley to just push him down the line. You know, you get beat to the inside, but that's what's so amazing about outside zone. It doesn't matter. You just keep washing him down the line. Wash him down the line. That's all you got to do. And then Brian Robinson cuts all the way back behind the tackle and gets a touchdown here. This is textbook from Brian Robinson, not textbook from the offensive line. This backside's pretty good. Nick Gates is doing a good job just running. That's it. Freaking Sadiq Charles is a disaster. Get him off my field. Sadiq Charles does not know how to run outside zone, and if you can't run outside zone, you can't be on my team. Get off the field. All right? Luckily, we cut it back, and you're a non-factor. But the reason this is so bad, just to, like, if you guys aren't familiar, he should be already getting up to the linebacker here. Like, to lose ground on your first step, you see how he just stepped and even stepped backwards to lose ground, and then just to continue to run this way. He needs to be here already. He should be bang, right? Stepped up right here and trying to make a play on this linebacker to not let him get to the outside. But he's even tripping up Leno because he stepped so far back. He should be already up to right here and sealing this off. So in case he does come outside, like if he wants to run right behind him, right, he could run right into here. Obviously, Brian Robinson does the right thing to get backside. So it ends up not mattering, as I said, but it's just everything you don't teach in outside zone. It's so bad. Missed open check down, 2 checkdowns. Let's go back and look. All right. Does he miss a check down here? I don't see an open check down on this play. But he's got pressure in his face. But I don't see an open check down. This play. Next. Is there an open check down here? No, this is the run play. I don't see any checkdowns. What do you mean? Ritter, that is all. Here we go. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Saquon Barkley cuts it up. Nice play. Spinning off the tackler, and he's tackled at the 31. Take a look from the backside view. Your D-backs are almost in it. Good luck, Gabriel. That's awesome. Good for you. Freaking Percy Butler, dude. Percy Butler over pursuing. Just filling in this gap. Filling in this gap. He's on the ground. That's not good. Double team really beat Payne there. And then Percy Butler. Ugh. Titans are playing Willis and Levis this week? Really? Kind of like Derek Carr and Hill, I guess. Oh. Montez Sweat got absolutely crossed here. He does a great job throwing the tackle off of him, but holy smokes, Saquon is so good. Saquon's nasty. Mike means Vrabel's job is super safe. It ain't Willis, I'll tell you that much. I wonder if Willis has developed at all. He's got a ton of potential talent in there, but he needed a lot of work. A lot of work. What is Washington missing? A lot. Nice. Jonathan Allen just destroying that one. Washington's defense played a lot better in the second half. Nice play, Benjamin St-Juste. Knock it down, baby. They had a guy open on the left. Gotcha. So Tyrod Taylor in the shotgun. Steps up. Throws to the right. Ugh. What defense is this? What? Where are you going? Dude. I don't even know what that is. I'm so confused. No, Tim, he hasn't developed any. So as you didn't see him versus the Ravens. Once Tannehill went down, go look at it right now. It's awful. This year? I didn't see that game at all. Oh, is that the morning game? Dude, I was in shambles that day. Where they almost won? Didn't they almost win that game? Like they tried to come back? That was the Sunday morning game, right? No, I wanted Titans. Why are you shifting every time I go to click? Golly, I hate websites that do that. What do you mean? Oh, he's sacked 4 times. Is that why? But he went 4 for 5, 74 yards. He had 3 carries, 17. Is it just because he got sacked a lot? I don't know what it is exactly. But 4 for 5, 74 yards. That's not bad. But he was sacked 4 times. That's bad. And then 3 carries, 17 yards. Yeah, I don't know what that is, though. No clue. Jamin's still not understanding number 12 is getting the ball on third down. Yeah. We're doing this film review. Gotta get through it. It's already 11 o'clock, and we still have 30 minutes of film review. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. What is this angle? You're expecting your hole to be here, I guess? Is that where it should be expected? His hole should be right off, like right behind wherever he goes, and then on the to the center of the field from him, so off his left hip. So it should be right here. But he's running to this spot, and then he jump steps. And play immaculate grid global battle, yeah. Play action. There's underneath, caught by Logan. Love that. Seems to get it out relatively quick. Still has to throw off his back foot. I mean, there's never a time where Sam Howell is just clean, man. We still have yet to throw it to Terry. And Terry ends up with, 6 catches, 90 yards in this game? So eventually we're going to just start throwing it his way. Play action. Yeah, this was a very strange play. I remember this. He, cuts it into the come back. It seemed like that was so... Or did we see that last week? Seems like it takes so long to develop. Let's do the last 30 on mock drafts, yeah. See the Eagles got the safety from Tennessee. Yep, Kevin Byard. Drops back, steps up, throws it to the right side. Caught. There's Terry McLaurin. There's Terry. Quick outside run. Nice throw. It's probably a little late. You got to a little bit early, but hey, he got it there. And Terry makes the grab. You just dressed up as Dan Snyder as Halloween. Scariest thing you could think of. Did you guys see the Eagles got that safety? Sorry, I read that already. But yes, meaning that Goddard will score a TD on Sunday? Most likely. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Snap. Quick throw to the... I mean, he's getting hit again as he throws. I mean, he's literally... It's just... He's not clean at all throughout this entire game. Just, it's so bad. I mean, it's a decent throw. Logan's got to come up with that catch. He's got to catch that ball. Good defense. We were really good against the run today. Or really good's overstating it, but it's solid. We were solid against the run. We just let Tyrod, man, look the best he's ever looked almost. Prevents a first down. Force a punt. Love to see it. We forced a lot of punts. A lot of punts. All right, here we go. This should have been a pick six. But again, we're just like, come on, dudes. Just the pressure immediately. Nick Gates just can't block. Also, what is this play? Hold on. Wait, where's the ball supposed to go? Is this supposed to be a tight end or a screen or something? Wait, like, everybody ran the other way. Where is Sam supposed to run? What? Why is... What? Why is he rolling out this way when all the receivers are this way? Also, is there a player that we're missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so there's a receiver missing on the all 22. Thanks. But anyway, what is that play? Man. Let's be honest. He's been sacked, 40 times? He probably wouldn't be clean either. Yeah, exactly. It's just... Runs to the left. It's just... There's just nowhere to go. This is... I mean, this is a pretty good front that the Giants have. This is really not that bad of a defensive front, but still. That was intentional grounding. He should have been a safety. No, it wasn't. He was way outside the pocket, Justin. He was way outside the pocket. You go back and look at that. I mean, he's throwing it. Look, he's outside the tackles. It's not intentional grounding at all. Not even close. Looks like if he goes the right direction, it's open screen. Yeah. Hey, we get it to a check down. What do you know? What's up, Freeman? My bad, I'm late. Ron is definitely the problem. He is not just a head coach for us. Blame Ron for not drafting out Ron. Yeah, I agree. Can it be intentional grounding if the defense almost catches it? True. I don't even know. I don't know. That's a good question. It was the same play. It was almost a pick six. What was the same play? What do you mean? It was not intentional grounding. He's way outside the pocket. You can't be intentional grounding when you're outside the pocket. Intentional grounding is only when you're in the pocket. And you have to throw it past the line of scrimmage, which obviously he did. The very next screen pass. I don't know what you mean. Oh, is the very next play was the same? Oh, I see what you're trying to say. Wait, was that the next play? No, the next play was a run play. You talking about the play after that? That's not a screen. That's just a check down. There's no screen. Did anybody see Joey Slide go for the hit? Like from the sideline? Our linebacker, Mayo, is so slow. So slow. Chase Young getting a little pressure, but it is what it is. Lets him out, though. Lets him loose. We did good against the run. I'm not complaining about the run game at all. Like, what was their longest run of the day? Did they even have, like, any good runs? Saquon had a 12-yard run at some point. You know, I think that was early in the game, but after that, I think it was pretty mediocre. The wind was the problem for us. Our other linebacker got hurt, so we had to put in Mayo in. Yep. But we didn't have to. We could have gone the other guy. Kalik Hudson should be in the game. I don't know why Kalik's not in the game instead. That was just a missed throw there. That was a check down. That was when he was one-on-one with Jamin Davis and cut it outside. That was the one where he got a touchdown. It was a receiving touchdown. So force another punt. We gave our offense so many opportunities. Didn't Hudson and Barton both get hurt? Did Hudson get hurt? I thought we just went right to Mayo pretty quick. I think Mayo was just starting over him. Talked to Paulson personally and asked why they don't see the whole field. He told me the plays are designed by Habs. Like Logan Paulson? Because we do everything backwards, that's why. Yeah. There we go. And then look what happens. Look what happens. What do you know? We throw it deep and Terry makes a big catch for us. One-on-one. Let's see where the safety came from here. Nice. Good for the Diamondbacks. How far did the safety have to travel? So, see, the problem is that if you're going to throw it to Terry here, you got to look this way first. You let the safety get in here. He immediately turned that way. Like, I love the throw. I love the decision, but you got to disguise this for the safety look. You let him get a big jump on this, and you give Terry taking a big hit here. Great throw, great decision, but you just watch him from the snap. He just immediately turns to the right. You got to look left first and then come back right and trust that Terry's going to be at the spot. Nice hard running there by Gibby. Nice hard running. Yeah, why not pass it to him every play? I agree. Just give it to him every play. Nice block there by Charles. Charles has been struggling today, but he came up and made a nice block there on the safety. Logan. To his right. Oof. Just throwing it away. I like it. It's fine. There was nothing there. Just get rid of the football. Who got beat? Who got beat yet again? Who got beat? Oh, Thibodeau, just unblocked. Okay. Cool. Love unblocking Thibodeau. It's my favorite. That's what we did last year, too. Just, what, 7th overall pick in the draft? Nah, no biggie. No biggie. And then we get a false start. Love it. Love it. Want some more of it. All right, move us backwards. Blitz coming. Going deep. And what do you know? It's caught again. What do you know? Just a little better of staring the safety down that time. A little better. A little better, but I still would like him to even look more the other way. If a tree falls in the World Series, is anybody going to watch it? Something like that. Yeah. Nailed the metaphor. Don't think Thibs was supposed to be unblocked. Logan tripped? Probably. What do you know? Even better. Let's put Logan on their best pass rusher. Great call. Great call. Why are you so late, Hal? Why are you so late? Why are you not throwing it right now? Why do you take another 4 steps before you throw it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5 steps before you throw that football. Why is this not being thrown right there? Get it to Terry. Get it to Terry. It's a really good play by Deonte Banks to recover. There's so much separation here that he had to go around the play. And it's a good route. He got him all tripped up. This is a really good recovery by Deonte Banks. He turned the Jets on. Should hit Jahan to let him run upfield. Oh, underneath? No, he should have thrown that freaking touchdown, dude. It's a really good play by Deonte Banks to save that first down. That's a hustle play right there. Let's blame the O-line for it. Blocked. So I think on that block, I think that Ron Rivera blamed Cameron Cheeseman. Just kidding, of course. Shaquan. We know they're going to run it, so they got to stop them. There we go. Nice. Getting a sack. We'll watch that again. What defense do we call? Man-to-man with the cover 1. Good thing the pressure got there because it looks like Hyatt beats whoever this is, St. Juice inside. Oh, and then nearly got tripped up by Waller downfield. Pushed our guy for leverage. I think I remember seeing that in the original play, and I don't think I really agreed with it. Good pressure there by Sweat. Montez Sweat with a big pressure, allowing somebody else to get the sack. Cheeseman has been doing something new. Cheeseman's doing good. Well, Ron traded him, so who's really to blame? Traded for him, yeah. I was just kidding. He didn't actually blame Cheeseman. I just... There's no reason to blame Cheeseman on a blocked field goal like that. Unless it was a egregious snap. But he hasn't made a bad snap ever since we brought those other guys in. Back-to-back sacks. Let's go. Sweat and Chase Young getting there at the same time. And he got chipped and everything, too. That's awesome. Hudson did what, correct? Yeah, Hudson's in the game. So Hudson was definitely not hurt. So we started going to more 3 linebacker set. Freaking awesome. Good job, Chase Young. That's a big tackle right there. That's a big tackle right there. Oh, that's right. They did get a defensive holding. That's right. That's right. I remember that. Pressure. No shit. Hold on. Wait. Whoa. Oh, Khalid Hudson. He's got froze too, just like Jamin Davis did. Yeah. Just like Jamin Davis did. It's a big time throw by Tyrod Taylor. I mean, it's just not really much to talk about in the run game. We filled our gaps well. We did not let them get loose. We did really well against the run. Our best memory is going to be ending a meaningless preseason record that nobody cares about. Peak preseason. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Double move. Oh, God. Where's the pressure, though, man? Why is he able to get this off? They do have max protect. That's why. It's a 2-man route, literally. And then you have, after the chip, you have a couple of checkdowns coming, but max protect actually protects. What do you know? Instead of ours, we freaking do max protect and 3 dudes are hitting the quarterback at the same time. Tim, never heard your thoughts on what Allen said after the game. I'm completely understanding of what he said. Completely understanding. There you go. Good tackle. Jamin to save a touchdown. Yeah, I mean, I completely feel his pain. He's really wanted to win. And one of the reasons why he said he liked to go to Alabama is because Nick Saban is going to make sure that everybody else is doing their job, right? Like, he wanted to be coached hard. He wanted to make sure that everybody, he wanted a coach that held him accountable, because that means he's going to hold everybody accountable, and he's going to make sure that things go right. And they're going to have a chance to win a national championship. I don't think that Ron Rivera holds people accountable at all. At all. Right? I mean, the only guy he's benched so far is freaking Emmanuel Forbes, which, I mean, Emmanuel Forbes stinks, but what about the entire offensive line? They stink. What about freaking David Mayo? Why is he in the game? Cody Barton has struggled. The entire secondary has struggled. Percy Butler struggled. He's benched Forbes and Martin. EB does? I don't think EB does enough. I really don't. Has great tradable film. I agree. Sweat. Yeah, I would. Let's do it, baby. We only ram man the previous 5 plays to call a shutout. What? I think this is where. Is this where he fumbled? No, not yet. He's about to fumble. Players cried. That was in the preseason, but he hasn't done what he's supposed to do in the freaking regular season. That was in training camp. Ball came out. Give me the ball, baby. Deron Payne with a big play right here. Deron Payne rips this out and gives us a chance. And then we're about to hit up the final drive, and then if we have time, we'll do a couple of things of those games that we play. Throw an immaculate grid, maybe. Or you know what? Let's do it real quick beforehand, because we got to do it before midnight. Otherwise, it gets a new grid, right? Immaculate grid. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. 1,000-yard receiving seasons. You got a lot of good ones here. Chris Carter, Randy Moss, JJ, Adam Thielen. I don't remember if Percy Harvin ever had 1,000-yard season. I don't know if Kyle Rudolph did. Who's another like receiver that people don't really think about? Tampa Bay. How about Joey Galloway for Tampa? Joey Galloway. He used to be 2%. Let's go, baby. Used to really like Joey Galloway. We played at Tampa Bay a lot back in the day, like in the mid 2000s. Played them a lot, and Joey Galloway was always tough. All right, so we got Tampa and the Panthers, Tampa and the Patriots. We got the most obvious, right? You also have Rob Gronkowski. That would be pretty popular. Did Revis end his career in Tampa? Because Revis paid for the Patriots, but did he end his career in Tampa? Did Hawkinson have 1,000 yards last year? That's interesting. Play of the year by Payne. Understated great play. Yeah, that was a huge play for sure. Is it better to have a low percentage? Yes. You want a more rare percentage. Yeah, you don't want the most popular pick. At least that's how I play it. I don't know if it's better or not. Yeah, because the percentage is how many other people guessed exactly. Leonard Fournette. For who? Leonard Fournette. No. Yeah, I know Chris Carter has it, but Chris Carter's popular. Like Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen. Like these guys are all really, really popular, right? Like if we go back to like the Christian Ponder days and stuff, did Percy Harvin ever have one? LeGarrette Blount. LeGarrette Blount's a good one for Tampa and the Patriots. 4%. That nice pull. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Galloway with the sub 4.2, 40. Lamonte. It's LeGarrette Blount. Yep, LeGarrette Blount. It's a good one. Under 5%. I'll take under 5% for sure. Panthers and the Bucks. Panthers and the Bucks. Let's come to that one. San Francisco, right? You got all the classics. You got the Jerry Rices. You got the Terrell Owens. You have the Debo. Brandon Ayuk. George Kittle. You got a lot of classic dudes. But let's see. Can we go back? Like, who was like Alex Smith throwing to back in the day? Oh, you could say Vernon Davis. Vernon Davis is not a terrible pull. Vernon. Who's receivers back there for the Niners in like that mid 2000 era? Like, who's Alex Smith throwing to? Sidney Rice. That's a great pull. Jimmy G. That's Patriots, San Francisco. That's not a bad pull. It's probably pretty popular, though. Probably pretty popular. Carolina QB before Cam. Did he go to Tampa? For Cam? Did he? I don't remember. Crabtree? For the Niners? Michael Crabtree. That's a pull. Phillies take that fat L, yeah. Tom Brady's, of course, the answer there, right? Did Sidney Rice get 1,000 yards? I really like Sidney Rice. You know what? Even if it's not right, I like that. Bang! 4%. Good pull there. Good pull. I like Sidney Rice. Under 5% again. San Francisco. Who's there? So Crabtree was the days with Alex Smith. And Crabtree, yup. That's a good one. That's not bad. Michael Crabtree. What about even before that? Like, who's on the Niners a long time ago? Not too long ago. Not when they were good, you know. But like in the mid 2000s. Didn't they have like Trent Dilfer for a little bit after the Ravens? Didn't Trent Dilfer go to San Fran? Obviously not for 1,000 yards, but like the throw. Like, who is he throwing to? Matt Castle? Did Matt Castle end up on the Vikings or something? Kelvin Benjamin, Carolina, Tampa. Not sure if... I just think maybe. No, Kevin Benjamin, I don't think he ended up on Tampa ever. I don't think he ever ended up on Tampa. 1,000 yard receiving. You know what? I'm going to go Crabtree. I think I like Crabtree. 8%. A little bit higher than we wanted, but not bad. Not bad. We'll take it. We'll take it. So CMC is the obvious super answer here. Tom Brady is the obvious super answer. Vikings, Patriots. Vikings, Patriots. Vikings, Panthers. Adam Thielen's the obvious go-to here. Obviously. Do John Taylor 49ers? Who's John Taylor? Like, John Taylor is 49ers and who? Pats, Vikings. Daily Eggs. Matt Castle, Pats and Vikings. Did Matt Castle play for the Vikings? Bolden for the 49ers. Huh? I don't know. Brady was never a Niner? No, Brady was never a Niner. Of course not. Oh, wait, did I say... Brady, not... I'm an idiot. I was saying Niner just because of red. But no, Brady was the obvious answer for the Bucks. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I said that. Jeff Garcia? Jeff Garcia used to be the Niners quarterback. That was the mid-2000s. Kai Forbath? Ooh, Kai Forbath, a kicker? Did he play for the Vikings? Forbath? Did he play for the Vikings? He did. Nice pull, Watubi. A 0.2%er. Love to see it. JJ Stokes. That sounds so familiar. JJ Stokes. Why do I know that name? Vikings, Carolina, Bridgewater. Yeah, that's probably a little bit more obvious than we want. We're doing really good. We're under 10% of all of them. Most of them are under 5%. Buccaneers and Panthers. Think RBs. Yeah. Texas versus Arizona World Series. Who you got, Tim? I'm going to go Texas. That's my guess. I think their pitching staff's a little bit better. They also have some good hitters. But I think Arizona's the underdog, so good luck. Jason Baker, Niners and Panthers. I don't know anything. Who's Jason Baker? I know nothing about him. Did Vikings and Carolinas have an RB in common? Off the top of my head. Oh, yeah, sorry. Duh. No, wait, but no, sorry. I'm reading too many comments at once. Sam Darnold for the Niners and Panthers. Ooh. Darnold. But wait. Sam Darnold never played a snap for them, right? Kendrick Bourne. That's a good one. Oh, Bourne's a good one. I'll go Kendrick Bourne. 9%. That's the highest one yet. All right, we're still under 10%. Mayfield, Tampa, and Carolina. But probably too high a percentage. Yeah, that's pretty high. It's pretty high. Probably. We're still under 10% on all of them, though. That's pretty good. Pretty good. So, Vikings have got to have one of those quarterbacks, right? Like, other than Bridgewater. Yeah, like, who's another one? Who was a punter? Jason Baker? Joey Sly, 49ers? Joey Sly. Oh, we could do another kicker? Sly? He was on the Niners? Josh McCown for Tampa and Carolina. That's a good one. Joey Sly, you're sure he was on there? Ted Ginn. He was on the I like that. I also like somebody else you said. McCown? Yeah, McCown had to be on. Wait a minute. I just had a brain blast. Was Mike Glennon ever on the Panthers? They can have him back. Ted Ginn, though, was on the Niners. Yeah. Ted Ginn. Do we go Ted Ginn or do we go Sly? All right, I'm going Sly. 0.2%. Watubi's on one right now. Watubi is on one. 2.2%ers. Gerald McCoy, Panthers, Bucks. Ted Ginn was on the Panthers and Niners. Yep. All right. So we got Bucks and Panthers. McCoy, somebody said. Taylor Heineke for the Panthers, Vikings. Oh, that's so sick. You're right. Oh, he never played a snap for the Vikings. He was on the team, but he never played a snap. He must have only played preseason. Ah, we have yet to get the immaculate grid. Oh man. Dang it. McCown was these two, right? Wait, who did McCown play? Yeah, Tampa. Okay, we're going McCown. How much did he get? 5%. Oh, Heineke. He was definitely on the Vikings, but he never career path or whatever. Yeah, played and signed with the Minnesota Vikings under free agent in 2015, but he never actually played there. Take my Tubi's moderator privileges away now. Oh, that's tough. We had everybody under, every single one under 10%, but we didn't get the full 9. Ah, just overthrows them. It's there though. It's there. The play is there. Just overthrows them. Tough. Membership privileges. And the shotgun. Going dude. Oh. Yeah. Why is the deep shot to frickin' De'Ami Brown? I think we got the defensive holding here because, yeah, it was bad. Christian McCaffrey played with Owens. What? J.J. Stokes played with Owens. Back in the day. Blame the line. Here we go. Rolling to his right. I don't mind these little flushes every once in a while. Seems to be working well. Just go quick outs to Jahan. Byron Pringle makes this big catch, right? No, not yet. Sorry. Curtis gets it. I know Pringle makes a big play on this catch. Or they have big play on this catch. Big play on this drive at some point. Do you think Sam getting hit a ton making him miss receivers? It cannot help. Absolutely. His confidence has got to be in shambles. So fresh set of downs. Play action. Those are over the right side. Ugh. Man, we're throwing a bunch of jump balls to guys not named Terry McLaurin. It's frustrating. Frustrating to say the least. Do you think Sam getting hit and making him miss receivers? Probably. It happens. How do you spell his name? But Captain Munolin or something? I'm not sure. There we go. It's just, yeah, there's never a clean pocket that he can step into. Even that, he has to throw it off his back foot. That's a dime, though, off his back foot. Somehow Logan does not keep his feet. It's so sad. Tim for GM, I'm in. Wish EB would help him, make him some better reads and establish the run, yeah. Yeah, the fact that we didn't run the ball a lot is pretty frustrating against the worst rush defense in the league. Wear him down. We made it really easy on them. This was the big catch. This was the big catch. Nice. EB probably won't ever establish the run, yeah. I let Tim be GM. He got my blessings. Thanks, James. Simple throw over the middle. Probably even a little bit late, but it's fine. Kind of did look like Pringle was about to fall on that route, though. Takes a snap, delayed handoff. Nice move in the hole there by Rodriguez. Nice move in the hole. You can see McFadden go, "Fuck." You can just tell by his body language what he said. Fudge. Right here, look. Right. You see, he did one of those. You just know exact. You could just by his head bob, you know what he said. Frustrated, right there. Just a simple. It was either that or it could have been a nice little dang it. Right here. For real, it's depressing. I love our team for 40 years. 25 to 30 been painful. Yep. Handoff up the middle again. Nice finding the crease. Hard to bring down. Chris Rodriguez. Chris Rodriguez, again, something similar to Brian Robinson. He's not special. He's not somebody that's going to be like crazy good, but he's playing a lot better than Brian Robinson as far as visions go. It's bad when I'm finally saying something on Washington in your Live's press conference. What? Say what? Shout out to you guys that are channel members, though. Really do appreciate you guys. James, Justin, Great Watubi, the first. You guys are the main channel members here. Appreciate you guys, man. All right, what happened here? Blow the whistle dead or something? Yeah. All right. Sam keeps it. Big play. Chris Rod not doing bad. Need more if B-Rob don't progress. Yeah. Need more Chris Rodriguez. Give him more, baby. Give him more. I mean, it seems to work every time we run it. These quick outs with Sam Howell just immediately flushed to the left. Just seems like we're getting it all the time. Here you go. Doing it again. There it is, open again. There you go. I still will get eventually more emojis. I just haven't done it yet, but I will. I usually don't catch your lives, Tim, but I watch every YouTube video and film reviews, how I become a channel member. If you go down below the channel right next to subscribe, it should say join, and you can pledge, like, whatever. The join, you could do just $1 a month, $5, or $10 to help support the channel, either one. So those are the three options. But it should be join is how you become a member. I love this play. 4th down, you get it to your best player. Separation here, you just go inside, bang. Get there. 1st down. Make it happen, baby. Make it happen. Probably my favorite play of the game. Love that play. Love that we go to our best player on the most important down of the game. Play action. Thinking about it, Hal rolling to his right, just throws it away. Not bad. Live to fight another down, baby. Come here to relax, watch film, and see aspects of what I didn't see on the live game. Yep, I'm with you, dude. It's what I do. It's what I do. It's always good to watch the film here. Always good to watch the film. Gibby motions back into the backfield. Takes a snap, quick throw to Terry McLaurin again, following his blocks. Gets what he can. Yeah. As a member option, yeah. Takes a snap. Man, Jahan. Can't hold the block. It's all right. It's not what we pay you for. I just love that we even... But he's off his back foot. Just, he can't get anything, man. It's just terrible. Just off his back foot trying to throw it over there. He doesn't even give him a chance. Ayo! Daily Eggs getting his skin in the game. Boom. Appreciate the support, bro. Appreciate the support. There we go. Takes a snap. Drops. Stiff arms a man. Oh, and I don't want to watch the rest of this. There's 3 kneel downs, and then Deron Payne faking an injury, or maybe not. I don't know. And that's the game. That's the game. Oh, it's tough, dude. It's tough. Sam Howell, obviously not it. Sam Howell is not it. I still just blame the offensive line. It's so hard on him. Your eighth career start. Also, Eric Bieniemy, he does, man. He struggles. You'd love to see the screen game more. We only ran screens on like 3rd and a million. Yeah, it's just tough. I always loved watching it ever since I came across Tim Newt. Never stopped watching. Thanks, man. If you don't catch the lives, man, we have a lot of fun during the game, during the play-by-plays. So some people time me up with their TV and whatnot. That's always fun. So definitely stop by through those. We'll have a couple hundred people usually watching. Have a good time. But yeah. Anyway, back to this. I mean, it's just Sam, obviously, that interception, he floated it up instead of putting it on a line. That was bad. But he's just getting pressured all game long. I mean, it was like something crazy. Like he was like hurried. At one point, I think it was like out of 19 throws, he was hurried like 14 times or something stupid like that. It's just nuts. You're weird. You watched play-by-play after the game. Okay, all right. Each their own. It's midnight. It's got to be. It got late fast. Gotta get some shut. I have a good night. Yep, that's what I'm about to do too. I got work in the AM, baby. Work in the AM. Anyway, you know, it is what it is. Had some rants tonight. Had some frustrations. We gotta run more. We do. We have to run it more. Ugh, it is what it is. All right, guys, it was fun. Thank you so much. We'll be here back on Thursday night. So definitely check those out. Thursday night, we'll be there. And then Sunday. Sunday is the big day. No grid. We did the grid. We already played. We did this. Oh, we're not doing a second grid. We're not doing a second grid tonight. I got to get to bed. I got to work in the morning. We did one. That was fun. But anyway. All right. I think that's what we got. But it was fun. I appreciate you, Daily Eggs, becoming a new channel member. Shout out to all the other channel members. You guys are the goats. And, well, you're a goat if you sign up to be the goat. So you guys are all the goats. But as long as you get your skin in the game, that's what matters. And I appreciate you guys all. So, anyway. All right, I will see you guys next time. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, all that good stuff. Thursday night. And until next time...